Banso kwa nesa na obia ho ye de mo ho ye kwa kama enye nipa nyina ne nya ne santiano pay adepa bi achew na se bia ne obedi ne obe hye bebi a odi utibeto eno na wusu unya yentia mami papa enkwane ahoden yaka ni nyina ye nhira entiano pay nhira wodi amaya ye home ye wa hoɔden die na asidan kwan ye de man King David ne mpamfo de ahye rade se brasu kwesi aboagye meso matna se ametoa so with Ghana MONTIE anope amanyosem dwumedie and I'm a bremo. We streaming live on Facebook. Abetimi tie no ahwe bi enso so on Facebook and also be hwe echa kwan Neat FM 100.9. Your station, our station. I just said them now. Uti now, shebi. Wunti minsun sha no problem. Wait me tie radio no so. I know 100.9. Entiano pe ya ken gumusana cha se ya baba je ayen semna edi akotene news online portals they be a joda kopim fiada ya den sema etwego the big stories there ya de bremo ye fiha ya je aye de bonkrata no so no enimun sem the front pages of the newspapers. Then we'll take you over to the news room for the major news bulletin at 6 at exactly 6 this morning. If ya asamba ya kwaji no sia kase bona ewia yasamba abetwa so enkomo no ye biemu ye sinkonya na chese ya to yabo akinkan de bonkrata no fiko ne asese ye hu interviews no ye interviews no ye de abremo enchechirimu ene se ne be ya ansem no betimi ati ase ye na enkonko ye mese bia na chese we hu ne ekoso o man gan mo anope eno na yatena ase ya de brem lufat nso ada ma so ase ya de dwumedi de brem kwesi aboagye meni o. Enti o mampenya be de chire Dr. Mahmoud Baumia enra dwumedia ye bo mu enka ye ka chire mu ye kan ho asem chire mu se wo ba ba ye lecture wo de nsemi ba ba tuanum komo bi e de brain I fa ye digital economy kwan ya Ghana ye fa so ye digitalize ye man no enra dwumedie no ba so na ensem no bi akwa various news online portals inti yemfa no enfan hyasia no pe fama bra ye da ye Peace FM online ase other online portals ye do ma se na ye share ensem na se o se Ghana card to be globally accepted as e-passport by 2022 says Baumia. The Ghana card is said to be accepted as an electronic passport in 197 countries by 2022. The Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has disclosed. Enti omampenya be de chire ne nkomo na nra wo de breye no ba ko epie fima ba ne se Ghana ye Ghana card ya ye 2022 ewiase e ba be gia too much se no be ye passport a ye betimi de tukwan 197 countries se aman ahodo nko oha eduokono enson oha ne eduokono nson wo mo gia too much se fi 2022 ko no de Ghana passport no Ghana card no obetimi de tukwan as your passport. Hooray! Dr. Baumia MIT was failing to digitize our economy will have far-reaching consequences. Enti o mampenya be de chi se baby we ase kosisia no se yentimi an digitize economy na susanso wo ho man no de ma papa menam kachiro Ghana be kechire papa ebe kechire anye adekatoa nya adekuma Dr. Baumia anope ye de enkomo no bi se ne siko ye nra no ebe mo atiasie ye ehuniama esisi ni aban so far anama wo mo to efa digitalization ho a ye de ni nyina de be bremu e wo dwumedie so 30 passengers burned to death in a gory accident at Akomadan. Enra yeba be wie dwumadi yensa kan sa asem we se kan kwanhia BAC Akomadan manipa be eduasa kra amafemu ahwere mo nkwa. Yese nye accident ketwa nye accident kuma anope. Achem se bia. Enko se ude. Allegation against me by police falls. Sosu, member of parliament for Medina, Francis Javier Sosu, has said the allegation made against him by the police to the effect that he was involved in an unlawful blockade of road and destruction of public property is not true. I Brasebe Jeni Ojama Medina say wati police for na si o akoko blocku na no ye chiro me o Medina ya eno ho aba asem bebre was say what yes you no ko block we road ni wo mo say ejapade ni ne kan say no kura bi anim no kura sa asem na de ato no so no kura bi anim. Akufo-Addo demands fair and equitable solution to fight against climate change. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has described as unacceptable caused by the West for poor nations to abandon their exploitation of their natural resources as part of the solution to climate change. Omanpenyi, and I say, what in your maybe I say, Senya, we are Simon Penifoni be titu developed countries, one much as a Omako Monim Sikasemunim Puntuomu, na ebaya ebia, Yanso Efini Ebeya, a bandum Puntum near Sikasebet Majina and so. Yan Casso, what dear Niama, what dear Jay, Rade Niama, Japadia, or dear Mayan. Natural resources are yes, you bet me the IB na in Punto Beba, my no. Obatina, sir, Western countries, you know more can, Mamon fa, Mamon Yusu, and in your account say, on the original Tiasia, and ye. Near my way says, Babua made me to empower me acquainting. Neban said, I'm case me and Yusu, Yasu, dear Modia. Omanpenyi Nana Addo Dankwa Ejina no see the Memfa we fam to joy. Akufo-Addo extends his condolences to families of burnt accident victims. So President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has extended his condolence to the families of the burnt accident victims at Akomadan. Omanpenyi Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo the yeshedin yakọ kese de akwa ebusua Akomadan asem ya mekan ye accident ye see ye omo ma hwere o ma de hye Mampenyi de yakọ ne hyedin kese pa eno ode ma ebusua no insha. Special prosecutor Simon's job in MC nominee over bribery scandal. Abakede, the special prosecutor Kisi Ajeben has invited Alex Safo Kantanka, the municipal chief executive nominee for Jabin in the Ashanti region, for questioning, following a viral video of him allegedly demanding a refund of bribes he paid to assembly members for his confirmation. Hey. Special prosecutor, no. Ora Kisi Ajeben, no. Wakano ho. Wachrakrata no dia kwa koma edran komo ya de bremu MC nominee. Ora Safo Kantanka video yi na se mejimisika. IB keka se bribe no otua ye. Special prosecutor Wachrakrata come and say, "Aha, me who video yi. Me who video na me as special prosecutor me ntra honum say na me nyehwe han. Bra na be chire mu. Be ka chire me be chire mu na me hu sa video no. Bribe na woma eye de empa ntimi ka say de Safo Kantanka na no wa chire no. Ana pensem na di akotene hanum say na ye de S1 na ya ba beji de bon krata no today Wednesday November 3 2021. Grateful to peacefmonline.com and the other online portals here do I must say. Kabina mafu atenase obabe buana wahwe na de bonkrata no wakenkan ni mu nsem no dia man. Before Kabina steps in, let me quickly just run some with you here. Daily Graphic says Glasgow Summit on Climate Change. Anna, your pledges. President tells wealthy nations. Ghana card to become e-passport by first quarter 2022. Dr. Bamia. Don't under-declare incomes for better pension. SNIT to employers. I catch Daily Graphic there. Now, the insight, Tor suffocates under 2 billion Ghana cedis debt. Right? Ghana card to serve as e-passport in 4,000 airports. Daily Analyst. That's on the front page of that newspaper. Now, the new publisher says, Special Prosecutor chase bribe MCE. Sure you heard that one. And to this one, the Ghanaian Observer. Baumia charges the youth to take more advantage of Ghana's digital revolution. Kabana atanasi anope oboaye ewo ensem no. Abraham ko ensem no.
Abusuafo kakra ya ne yankomra. Daily Graphic yanim amampani na nado ewa ha. Wa abrochire wakasafa akramenta nyi ho. Enti ade ne mfani abetoa. 2022 budget no Edubu ahentasa bema investors confidence no akwosoro pa Ghana card na ebeye e-passport first quarter 2022 Dr. Baumia and wadi asem ya tuja afei senate fo anso di asem bia ba ha say ya wo mu katra employers no ya ba ya bedom wasuko ya publish anim ha Samson D and wo mu taso wini APC president no nipa 23 and unkwansie kum wamu 24 hours pe accident ya yesiye special prosecutor and otesi Alex Safukantankan Temaluta bribe no asemunti wadi wamu mfani abetoa mampani na nado kasa ewo krame tenyi ho ewo Scotland nsiamudia wamu koye no na Ghana Revenue Authority boss and wamu taso wamu ko cabinet no wakototo papa so ewa ha say and what say he tipa ekoso ewo MPP amanyo komu asante mantem no tema huntumi efuru beda no won kwa amrem akwasintia entia samwa da ha na Bernadette Bosi akonso da ha abai krati paninu aya kwato no so aba anya ye no watasa posifo ate no what the inside story biaba a former personal assistant Edema finance minister can we for the ata womutasa abrantie within short time no aniama waye no sa didi de pa na Ghanaian publisher and what I say the lack of fire NDC for so mun kante don damani mahama na wan kana nuntum ADB MD wakwa kwaji abasobode Ghana card for all Dr. Mohamed Baumia and wadi asemi atuja Mampani kasafa kramete nye huwa abrote emrasebe dafo omo mro mraso interior minister and wadi ato parliament yanim daily statement saka anu ejato mu akuma dan no yadi ne mfani abatoa enkwansi asiye Ghana eba beye Ghana card ya eno krampa ne betumi aye e-passport wa yadi beye bibia Dr. Mohamed Baumia na ekase kramete nye no mampeni kasafa ho ewa abrochire baby a woko meeting no na Ghanaian Observer Dr. Mohamed Baumia sam kroya wakatire mebunu ni se digitization ade aduma ba enti wo mun take advantage mampeni wa abrochire wakasa special prosecutor na wakwa akwate taben MC nominee no afei aposifo egusu etesi Madina MP and no wasam ewa hanum say ya Ghanaian Observer eka ho asem na a countdown to first anniversary aya Papa J what the wasam waba daily dashboard yenim obeda samwa 1979 aya uprising and wasam to say amiya we kumfi na wawrari MPP towards election 2024 and no wasam ewa Democrat yenim after the Hera Democrat also adiaba and what I say 80% Ghanaian workers ɛna wɔn enjoys ne te pension no sɛdeɛ safata presidency national security obiara ko wɔn ano atum ɛwɔ sɛ wɔabroni na asɛm a aba abɛtɔ dwa no expose wɔn nyinaa Ghana card ɛna ɛba abɛyɛ e-passport Dr. Mohammed Bawumia special prosecutor Otesi Alex Safo Kantanka ɛno nso ɛwɔ the Herald the Bokrata no anim afei the new crusading guide Dr. Mohammed Bawumia akasa fa ɛyɛ digitization no ɛho wɔtɛ sɛ ɛde mfasoɔ paa na de aba yɛn take advantage ne yɛnyɛ bi mampani wɔ aburokyire ɔkasa fa krame tenyi ho ɛwɔ the Bokrata yɛnim ha asaman kɛse yɛso wɔ mo tetame mbɔ mo so esansa ahemfo ho nsɛnsɛm bi ɛsɔre wɔ hɔ no ɛnya asɛm ketewa na Namadoku a ɛna wakɔ akɔboa ma nwase school wɔde computers ɛna de akɔ akɔm wɔ mu enipa nsia ɛna gyasi wɔ mu emu 22 ɛna gu critical ɛwɔ ayasabea akomada nkwansia esiyɛ daily guide yɛnim hɔ nso Ghana card ɛba bɛyɛ e-passport tabi MCE ɛna wɔn asan akɔte ne biewi nkwansia esiyɛ mampani a wɔkasa wɔ Kramenten ɛna 10,000 CCTV cameras ya yɛba bɛsesɛ ɛna nsɛm no dɔɔso paa madawroma mom yɛnkɔ peace mmra
Arishmama Yamamachi Peace 104.3 FM Suni Abo Anopa Nonsia Omamunin nsɛm ɛne amahudo bi so deɛ ɛne yɛde ɛbɛyi nsɛm mu te yɛnka Kumasi abɔnten a na yɛ ɔte kɔkɔɔ so asase so Dr. Sir Kwame Despite na bronsan kɛse mu adum Kumasi Hello 101.5 ɛna OK 101.7 NEAT 100.9 mienu kia ho ɛwɔ bɛka nkwanta amanfo wa chichiri benche so bɛte ne afemfremama na fila FM eboa mamanfo ɛwɔ tamale atiyenka Rock FM ɛwɔ takrade Bosome FM ɛwɔ achimso aduro Dynamite ɛwɔ takwa Beyond ɛwɔ nkwanta Framantem ninua uti mo nemom after 2 radio bichim Jewel FM odua yankwanta Asta FM techimai Rich FM ɛno ɛwɔ he asimfusu Liberty se wiwi so ɛna the beat enso ɛsɛ wiasanwe so enzima FM ɛwɔ nzima Apollo FM asom se twitwi atebu ɛyɛ Star FM peacefmonline.com GhanaToday.com Hot Digital Radio London ɛhɔ ɛyɛ ohima krum MC Pausolo wakudu ensama ɛde brɛmo ɛna no pɛi emu atwotwo wuro no ebinie
Mampanyi abediache Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na oda form twe esre womu a womu kyerɛ sɛ yensikasɛm ene adwade ho totoye wato na jeje mu ena ode nani akyerɛ digitalization
sesi ano ababeda adwa so bi fa kwanbɔne so wura Ghana ha yeso de mu se kwan ene ba koto afiase
lawyer Augustine Obo ene ode ato dwa sɛ to a special prosecutor ato nsa ede afrɛ dwabe MC nominee no ɛfa edamudie etua wotua de assembly members no wɔkyerɛ sɛ ne kwan so ano no
yɛmampani abedi akyire asai sisudua sɛ Ghana ɛbɔ ho modern ɛwɔ abafu kwan fa so ɛto nkra na e-pharmacy Ghana ɛne ɔman edikan a ɛbɛhyɛm kena wɔ ɛbibimɛm anafo fam ha
yɛkɔ Ethiopia ɛman mu nso so a ɛyade ato dwa sɛ ntɔkwa asɔre ɛwɔ amanta hodo no ebimu amasese yɛ declare state of emergency
yɛde mo kɔ South Africa mamu nso a yɛanom yɛato petrol buo mu wɔ hɔ amamafo adwala say hey abrabo mo ayede mo tutu petrol mu rofrofo a maso ba ye hye Africa dwo be se papa
we ne nsankanya hodo na nopa ya bobo ni nyina no esi enkonwa ede bremo ye de asede ni kabia ma dependable herbal home wo mo ede adom malaki edi to atwidi yare malaria ase eboa yen aso yasene mo eme ede kasebo ya ba wo de adom natural man capsules no so etimi eboa mema emomutimi gina wo mo nan so pinti bo adwuma left right and center ema wo mo ehu sisi wo mo ho so adom lady care capsules so eye medro sunko oba wo hawo ewa fichikomu nti enam so ama ya kwa bomode ma onsa enka Adom Lady Care capsules and mixture na ebeboa wo yie pa Adom natural tonic nso eyedura yenom ama yenum atoso na yate aduane ede etufo enko Repatch Ventures Rick Jones and Kings Walk Herbal to bomode so be frɛ won 0242 223 ye wo KK Pepra Roofing KK Pepra Roofing eba roofing sheet mu ne eniema ye di si edan yankasa KK Pepra Roofing eye mu pabene pa esan se adansie no mo no efresh ase kosi awie o ni nyina ho akade say ye de be che bibi a wodi si dan bi a wo hia say wo wura store mu ekotonko ade wo KK Pepra Roofing ho a wo de ebe ma wo na wo kokofa Supreme Court roofing sheet aba ya we eye roofing sheet and chance de board dan so a eye the best anu na wiase nyina eye enchanse papa ekita unique surface in great finishing enna ne color no so de afebo empa enwe na ache enna ensesa de biara da etimi sew safe no asi da medrum pempen so wasa wo de enchanse ekuru so a copper steel trusses e wo KK Pepra Roofing ho wo wi a wakwa akoto Supreme Court roofing sheet na ade abodan ne so aka ho emedam yenwuno emma wo dan ne so ne fe ededi ko achimota ense won kwantempon ya so won bensa won barrier for KK Pepra Roofing 0244 912100 and 0242 662 004. Yawa this way chocolate drink and I paid you here in sushi. You may queer that Roman obo ichidom me de kasibwe aba. I can kind for a me mame biama kwa for me.
O de shekron kron achenkwana na menum bremu wodi ahenkan kwame yeboa afi 73 mu eni. Your man penny abedi echire enrombo dwadata ewo Ashasi University and wo brekuso omona mfutu kwan so saa de VAT pa ekwo school mu ho na we mfutu bo kwan so atumche yes empenfo na mkwanfo so ekwo school makwa ya de papa na wo mu kwa ne nsem de ne ebrofo akese ne nchichirimu de your man penny abedi echi Dr. Laji Mahmoud Baumia wo probigu wo papa ne nsem boyi eno ane traw na de koba ne sem osi yefa abafu kwantempon so na yetimi atesa Ghana chebre na Ghana asem awo eka edekire amansan na emre omampani abedi ekire ekasa na osi su dia se baabi ewiase dan akone de upe umpo so yo man na wanfa ho anyi abafu kwantempon fa so tunkre so dia ene dachi bi eni echi no bedi dokono kwa inte wonsem ranche maba wanya Ghana mugidie no mugitum sensa kane de nya base ne betena tinimdie bi na wo pe na wuni a na wape ede aka ho osisa wodi wani che Sub-Sahara Africa ha Ghana ebe o man ba ko di kan a pharmacy chese abafu kwan be fa so ne atonduro ede ama o man ade hia o ha ne abebrese bia nso eni echiri e man pani abede echi eto so no eno di sisu se na na adodan ko akufu ado awoda Ghana nyina no mfie miensa akai woje etatade akobo cha sase so no ni tirimu pon se o man ade hye benya woto so mo betom ho badwom na ebe enuro ni apomdin nsem so a egina pintin na si betima egina pintin a agira ba bi etu no to pharmacies no enwoma nyina de na kwam eno ntina pharmacy omo kwakofa ba ebe boa mebi a wote dokotwa me ha mi akiri ho nguram no ho aba bi kura nanso ubetime afa pharmacy platform no so na wato eduru ebi a wo ho ba bi o ya uhia kode awe ni nyina yetimi fa pharmacy ni so na wonsa eka yaman pani abedi akire se papa homa so ne yie diem no mope osi de ntomre sa nwuma we nyina eba ne se ebeboa menuro bi ani kwanse ni pede se ni fa na basa no wasi ano kwan ebi ti setra mo ye mranti etimi we no wa se ten se san no odi nsomani wo vie twa manfo apema pese gu efom no ne nyina ano ebebrase yentie yaman pani abedi akire wo mra odi nsem we tudwa e wo Ashasi University.
Currently, the pilot of 45 pharmacies is taking place, and basically the e-pharmacy platform will offer the opportunity for everyone through a mobile phone to upload your prescriptions and find out which pharmacies near you have the medicines. Secondly, you can compare the prices of the same drug offered by different pharmacies. You can sit in your home, choose the pharmacy you want to buy the drug from, order it, pay for it, and it will be delivered in your home without you visiting the pharmacy. The e-pharmacy e-pharmacy will also help us address the problem of drug abuse. Those who are prescribed controlled medicines like tramadol, for example, will no longer receive a paper prescription. They will be sent a one-time code via SMS, and once the prescription is uploaded, and it will be used only once at the pharmacies. Thankfully, the e-pharmacy will be launched for the end of this year. I'm so proud of this. This will make Ghana the first country in sub-Saharan Africa to have a national scale e-pharmacy, and only one of the few countries in the world with a national scale e-pharmacy.
Eni amuti Ghana mampani abede His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia owe no sare bia nchen e wa Ashasi University wa omokwane de enye yinukure ni mfutuo ni birekusu kwan enso mpanifo famu kwan ton anu waka se oman chichire nye ba akofo na echichire oman chichire nyanto ajare Arafat nkwan so mame bia masofa odian kan sofa na nkrofo igwa na fo nso asofa onso isom ni agi ehudi se yemani betima ni ya kianeke Ghana be.
It really takes leadership to think far and know that I don't want to base policy on the present, but I want to base policy on the future. And in implementing the soft infrastructure and all the pillars for digitalization, the government of Nana Akufo-Addo has in fact shown a lot of leadership. We are not yet where we want to be, but we have made a great start. And there is a lot more to come. There is also more to be done to embed these major digital reforms in the everyday lives of Ghanaians as the adoption and usage of digital technology increases. We have put in place new systems, and we should all commit to adopt them and utilize them for maximum impact in the coming years. Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited about the prospects of the nation we are building, the brilliant minds being nurtured who are contributing towards this vision. We must allow our mindset to build our courage that we can be amongst the best in the world at anything. The digital revolution is a youth-driven revolution. It is your revolution, and I look forward to all of you playing a role in making our nation great and strong.
Ghana mampani abede Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no washa mranten maba wonkuran se bebe yadu owiase na e mranten mabunu bre monsore waka ogimudi adwuma no betima ya munyim huni enyansafo wo memu akukudrofo mema atopen kantinka na muso mi se kuanpe aba Ghana ebedi.
Na jumadie kro no ase na mampanyi abedieche Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ede etu dwase areho pa se ya no taite ne enkrofo a womo ewa mayoko ahodo bi emu ya womo ebisa se an edienti na una ase se oye economic messiah na ye economy anwe ne se na kokami enti a ose an oye digitalization wose wote so womo kasa na womo ya ne twe pa esanse wohwe eka eda yen abafo kwantempo efa so edi dwuma na afisi kasem ne adwade ntemu a enise yeyi baako eja baako wosi etimi eka bom enti se ye ka bom na ono ye economic messiah no ohwere de animu ya wo ye ama ayeyi a eba ne sen no wo mu a entiase no wo mu gina benkum ni nifa eka ne ye wo mu ede Dr. Bawumia editudwa ya okotu World Bank wo mu president David Malpass watching mu ese wo hwe digitalization yentimi enya esonfa so no pi gisi ye de toto yensikasem ene adwadie ehu.
Unfortunately, many people still do not appreciate the link between digitalization and economic development. I've heard some people even ask why I have abandoned economics for digitalization. Far from abandoning economics, the reality is that in this era of the fourth industrial revolution, if you don't digitalize your economy, you will not have much of an economy left, period. A few days ago, the World Bank President, David Malpass, at the recently concluded G20 summit, stated, and I quote, "Without digitalization, we won't be able to reap the full benefits of human progress." This statement is a validation of why Ghana has rightly focused on digitalization in the last 5 years. Ghana has actually been ahead of the curve on digitalization. Our strategy since 2017 has been to build a new system through digital transformation.
Yeah, any out ye a mampenny abediachi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Yadamu kopium awo ensamfu from wo sevi north important wo and as a western region western north wo na ewa man any tietia Ghana Immigration Service not on kadama ho say bia yo ga mi naija ko minister neni obepiem wo Ghana Togolese ofane no so aba Cote d'Ivoire Ivory Coast no so aba say nkrofue ta aba ye mem wo bon say China ni bi na ne kete obedin samone obegaram say eho mo wo bomode akwahye kwai no nya excavator wo say ansa asise yi no na oba omemu ha emra ne kire say e wo say wunya working permit ansa no watima tena Ghana ha aye adwuma ne nso ma afia fufufu on visa ujai omudi ope kakra hwo mo say no ano no ntumeti medinsi hu bi a omope e wo memu opani ba ko andin Lawrence Ashaira en wonne yensentuni aye friend Kwadwo Prekese o the Beat FM se hwiyoso en wodi abetu dwa se wo tonkra we se dia ma awoho e ba o memu ha omuti twimpo se ifiti na ekoi se wunnim na wo baga na ha na be piem wo ono ni pom ho na unkuta nkrata na ju pa chise twa a enya afina be o ga beg e be one time that they can be yourself no ye do ba kwagina court na court o me jelu ezan se enkofo ni bi ha dwen dodo sans wo ma bia nka akomu a enka wo bomodi so be fa embraso wodi emranhyeche so wo so ma yetimi adwumadie bi tise sakawa cyber fraud cyber crime ahoho ne deba wo mutimi wi san ne ne se san na muso mbo no ntwu sutu na ye welem of the so be see denchi woni so ma no woni so betu say time to no de wo bo ahoho nyina kokko so wa nhwo hu yie na ye chi wo Ghana ha na ze unkuta working permit dia no procession straight to court ni akujelu
omo baye mem amofa ye ona police ebi muso fa main road akasa ebi muso fa airport ebi muso fa main borders eremu omo president omo so mo ye ni papa but mo wem via omo nyama ye ti say adiesa after we say omo aye very busy or ye bibi hotel na akoda na say dine wa high wo if you are home or they sa accommodation say we adani ni officer or ye ni makukuku na sa na juni na no ye calls bosa na juni na wa da na omo de calls na oye and na say omo to credit e wo kwan chen bosa ya simesiba we to credit on go we to 50 Ghana 70 Ghana adebe chen asambe to the same value adebe san chen asambe to the same mo hwe omo yi because sankrofo no na omo de sa credit no ye no enim at the end of the day no e be no mo send information e ko
eni amuti ye openi ono na oye immigration penipa a owo Western North owa Lawrence Ashaira na mutene nkano
Lawyer Augustine Obo lawyer ni Wogan Hasina wo de atudwa as a special prosecutor waton Sadia Frame Municipal Chief Executive Nominee awo dwaben Yura Alex Safokantanka wo chese ne kwan so no isanse wo mu hunu se video bi mu papa yi chese watwetwa bribe ni ade de ama assembly members wo mu ewo dwaben kropo no mu entis wo mu anto aba no anyina ntomudi a ene obi kan se mikotwa midua na manye nnu entwa mi pieto eka wanzam hosen into omo fani sika emfa emano na no no chemu se wo special prosecutor no akache so obetonsa de afre MC fasa videos ya edi ehim edi ede nchichi e social media eso no na no no che se special prosecutor atonsa de afre papa yi ese obibisebisa no ensem bi e de afasa video no eho instance wo mu hu no video no mpefe so oni assembly members ni bi e de afe so ache se wo se wo mu fani sika mano wo a wantua no ene onu e wo bi kapa na no ene o kire se special prosecutor achirem so ru asafo kantanke wono ene nipa wo obetimi aboa won amoma ye hwehwemu fikofiko akwakosia enti wo kire se wo mahye no ese nyame ya adomo a ebenada November abosomi da to so enkono ewia no mienu empa mu pepepepepepepe na yeru asafo kantanka ete special prosecutor enim ene no eyi ebisa no no ayi ano ne no na lawyer August Augustine Obo Brown ni Century William Gain to action komono odi to dwachem say ade o ya special prosecutor ye die na ni agye ho pa na de signal bi ebekwa ma wo mo adamudie twia ene wo mo adamudie agye eye wo mo de no wo mo atumi agye na yi
enye tu eli adwuma ye de ama no enti on say e woni emra no e woni act no mu adwuma o se oye enti oye washa ase obi no ho kwa zo beka se na kese bi o na onye na oba be frɛ media kitwe eno de emfa wo opa obeye nketwa nko 1000 ka obenya no eboa o man no opa obeye akese nko 10 enti no na adwuma emra na ye de atena office no adwuma obetuma ye de bi no se de o man no no corruption no kwa de kana kokuduro ka ezo ma me sei ezo amfa de sa na ma me o ma me sei adwuma no se nyanko futi on be ye adwuma ama na ma we akofom anesa be ha adwen kakra
na lawyer Augustine Obo mu se ne ho adwiri ni pa ye no nwanwa sa prosifo asemi esi ye wo monim ne ekwa su nyina mo na mo patapata ye regional minister no wo ho no mo na mo yi no ede ne efiri ho no mo ene assembly members bi ankachitafo bi ekoto ahye wo mo so abro wo mo na mo kotwetwa eje wo ne ade na mo ntimi nnu asu konye nhwehwemu fa asemi ho kura wo kire se special prosecutor adwuma no ebetimi akoyie na akoso to oten pa ade a e wo sa prosifo eboa no.
And so police for a moment to be one the Corinthian, I wanted the hour one person moon, so more part of it to my idea because on the ACI before, which me and me be crack for assembly for no move, and who seek a 7-day report about cover prosecutor. MC, no, and your private job, and your my juma, or by your juma baby chakwine or baba yen, and yet to one of my yen and Tamona, yet the corruption now, carry a one to intimate Nimino. What is for my man no and yes special prosecutor crowd also man bank to get because you want district police as me I make and no see police for them na me obi I be court me court then na you procedure as me no mu dey court no kura anim e ko fam wo mo mpo because no mu ye didi and so police go be brave police for nyere wo mo nye e friend say wo mo chi am robbers makuru no mo job but wo mo dey pen no ye robbery no wo mo so ma wo mo ninko wo mo bi
Lawyer Augustine Obo and out in a Connie Century William Gain to Nadine Comey. Yejina we saw home make us see a boy so agent crato. Yeba Yerumbeko Ethiopia.
Peace FM. So I come a show. And I bought peri the Bronican hardware one. At the end of the Sawoye, that's how yam so timswe.
Woba pack in a farmer, Martin's liver salt, Chakway and Tem, as she and Shagu glass more at a Martin's liver salt, no back one, no, dear goom.
Uba who say, who a glass in the moon. Now one no. Martin's liver salt, you want orange flavor, and a bacosia plain.
One more, Hobato, Nemum Edina, no, now home to war, who doctor.
Manfo, the Amoka Chair Freddy's Corner Home Appliances or the Abba Freddy's Corner Home Appliances Center. Home appliances are a ye papabia, a biwo.
Brand Ben Aupato, Samsung, Nokia, Media, Apple, Nasco, Infinix, Huawei, TCL, Skyway, West Point, Senis, Nina Yovi.
TV, air conditioner, freezers, fridges, water dispensers, and Nidia Kekeka home. Nia ubenya good warranty dear. Ko Freddy's Corner Home Appliances ukokumemle.
CCTV Boama monitor of properties any business at anywhere in the world.
CCTV need daho. Ewo detector, clear pictures, Wi-Fi connector. Utimi connect ma phone. Ewo monitor baby awo wiasibia.
Freddy's Corner Home Appliances abeka Freddy's Corner edwosu ahodoa oton phones ene ehun accessories no ho.
Fresh 0544 959195 ana 020 7937323 ana so brako memle city light in Chehwa. Na ya can discount any achadia ubetiasie.
Freddy's Corner,
home of authentic home appliances, phones, and its accessories.
Amen.
Yenim samu busasa nije asene saying.
Asia de say, what the army Nigerian senior, our herbal IRSM view, Nankunimdie, Adasidie, Nasia, any abasobody and Kwa. Upon Dimo Huta, what dear Bramanfo, a free and Tiso, Equasia Nasia, and Hina Yadesa, Amin and Sawa dear. What didn't run a barefoot and video, actually, I didn't kun what time.
Amin at the herbal, Modern was signed in naturopathy and homeopathy pine, a queen Yarewa.
Say, Suku for Flaman, Bessia, Equania, Yadi herbal, say, dear, our army.
When you enti, and I did a Niger from say, so what power, Yarabi shall home, and I Arabia Beja Puna will nip a dream. Allah Shafi, on your many Yarisafo. Inshallah, Yamiaduma, I are Sababa. I'm in the free screen, Nasha Sabre yo. 85 Jim, now one show free. I'm in Wadome, Wobbe Old Smith Flat. Ultra modern branch Waklagon, Tama Road, Frey 020-722-9505 and a 0245-275254. I'm in Scientific Herbal Hospital.
Peace FM.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Yekowie kasebo no amanone ensemu say Ethiopia aban will declare state of emergency ewo man no nyina esanse okono emu ayeden say etetre ekomantam ahodo emu na aban no de dikan o de to manfo no nyina nim ewo man no kropon Addis Ababa emu se obia mon ho so esanse etuate dom no wo mo de omani akire oman no anafo FM na ensamo no so efri oman no so afo name and some saw a baby to draw de etons and dreadful enim a church munti as a state of emergency one more edebe na nina mono Ethiopia one say one di US minor ehu a yaw pa esanse entiasia pambia na eda one entem se one more edenema ebeko US minor mu free one bekra bi free hono mo aba eno so yenye to bia enfree one more ehono mu nyina no sa entiasia pam no US minor kire se one more atwe asensemo na eno na wo mo kire se nye Ethiopia mine nko Mali ka ho na fe Guinea enso eka ho na no bnada na US mampanyi Joe Biden wode krata ekoto US Congress no anim e kire se wo hwe Ethiopia mine no anipa fa ho de suntiti aso gi hini pa wo mine no emu ne senti Santi asia pama womo ne womo ewo no womo etwe asensemu na Mali ene Guinea de ntia ye twe womo de asensemu no eye abantuguo ya eno so ekoso na nsan mu no na no ena ebna de ye enre ya ena Ethiopia so afo hwadwadie ene mfidunwuma ensem so ede to dwakire mu sa gina sie no a US mai womo sie no womo hwani mu se enkosi January boso mi de dikan ewo mfimpi mienu ene aduonu mienu mu no na womo asesa womo adwene
ya de mu kopie mu South Africa nso a ahoya ozebabo ma enu na ainiti na ni nyina ne say South Africa kromo no o man panifo agwa kwato petrol ene ukwe ya na ehase ana manje se bo mi na kura yatimi ye ni adwuma ye ekomo we ye abu o modern sense abekura no a afi fango a de begu ahyemu nso afu trotrebi every Johannesburg akwa na afọ fam ho no eno nso amatutum ye kan so pani bia any feel we ya no nti ene wo mo tete social media handles Facebook na Twitter eno mo tem ahoya ye babo ma ena edi ahi won South Africa sa nti o mo so mo ka cha South African pani fon say some de muni me ye mranti ye ke we bowura manfo stoma ni ye isadi ni ye Africa kwe makwe ni ye de sen it is asima ye ka na boko na hoya ye babo mai se mo antie na ye gin say wensen na ye tisi amanfo stoma na ye start lutu a hana manga South Africa no antomo ye mrento sanjeri ka tem se ahoya ye babo ma
Kasi abone sinsimeto dwane di mu akote ebene se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia echiremu a wo mo ne na mantwea eka etwi no ne ekutia ne de bono na ase se economic messiah fe de digitalization mu enu atiesi no so wo ho ye ne sere papa
o man bani abedi echeko ya de atudwa se ba be wiase kwore de untimi nyu hu mfra ba fu kwantepo eto nkra edidi dwuma nti Ghana mranche mabawa mo sori waka no man ya modia
lawyer Augustine Obuono de atudwa se to a special prosecutor to nsa ede afre dwaben MC nominee no wo se ne kwan so ano no ne be yense na ho ama fofora wo mo so etwetwa damudie ede ma assembly members
Ghana Immigration Service we ye oho na be pay Ghana ha na nguta working permit ya do be court
Midi ede mami biama kwa fomene
achenkwana na menumbremu ode hekronkron wedi ahenkan kwame yeboa
asida kasian koma KK Pepra Roofing one more at the Supreme Coated Roofing Sheets say the best in the world, first in Ghana cra ekita unique surfacing na great finishes so ne kala no so de afebo said yetia ena etie ya wo pe adanse hu ne nyina KK Pepra Roof adwesio ena wo be cost trusses wo twitwia wo to the crew dan so ansa na wo de nchense aboso kama na eyi dan no efe epie na medem so ayunwunu Mr. Tutumrika, Obia Wusi Dambia, KK Pepra Roofing Chair, 1 Bensa, 1 barrier, from 0244 912100 and 0242 662 004. Now, no good day in Kita home. Dependable herba home near, one say a dom malakio, yedi to a 3D yare malaria sem, a dom natural man capsules, so a boa mema, womunya vitality, stamina, and a vigor, a dom lady care capsules and mission, so boa and ma, edgy woman refugee common quasum yinemo, if you call emen kamba home, but more days over no be ne be in every one more ama o freshness no adedi pa. A dom natural tonic in suni, when woman out on Tedriane de, Unwediane and as a BB ayo, Mr. No numbi no number tosso, a moati Edriane de Ediata Frimu, Ajin to Muankasa, and to phone call Repage Ventures with Jones and a King's Walk Herbal from 0242 223 555. This way chocolate drink and obey you here, eye in sushi. You make daruma and obey Chidomedica Sibui.
Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie.
All the sampa Cassia bo Kowaka Tamansa Amaya sa Cassia Waye
Onye Yimu, no Cretrodo, Kamadine Bo
Nita Fair
Mayentie. KWASI ABOAGYE 100.9
KWASI Bonkwe
Utie oha extra punk no Needs FM.
The show wa eja oba ene nkonkron dim.
The groom is sick.
What?
Malaria.
Malaria. Lufat. Lufat.
Injija woman malaria enka won to them. Lufat. Eye malaria drop a cope.
And now you may kiss the bride.
Entrance Pharmaceuticals and Research Center. And aye Lufat. Lufat. A two malaria sententem.
FDA ahwehwesa ejede nkratoi ajatum se eye. Utie oha extra punk no Needs FM.
And some ko twiko bata esum se don twa no dumaja esum Ghana Montie adwumadie so eye neat Ghana Montie na mansanya so adawro Kofi Aman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
Starting next year, ladies and gentlemen, every newborn child will because we are linking the births and deaths with the NIA and the Ghana Health Service, every newborn child will within a month be issued with a national ID number. And so when you are issued at birth, you will have your national ID number, and that will be your number until death. But you can only be issued a card when your biometrics are fully formed. That is after you are 6 years old and going. Then you will get a card. But for now, you will have a paper card to give you your national ID number, which you will use all the way in life. We also moved to a few days ago, the World Bank President, David Malpass, at the recently concluded G20 summit, stated, and I quote, "Without digitalization, we won't be able to reap the full benefits of human progress." This is the World Bank President. That without digitalization, we will not be able to reap the full benefits of human progress. This statement is a validation of why Ghana has rightly focused on digitalization in the last 5 years. Ghana has actually been ahead of the curve on digitalization. Our strategy since 2017 has been to build a new system through digital transformation. What are the elements of this new system for digital transformation?
Enti anopedia ni Dr. Baumia enebeye program no. Esanse nransem a wode to dwane ekoso na yebebo boy ni no bi edi amamo. Enne ye ukuada eye November ne de toso ye miensa. Kwesi ABOAGYE ni medin bi da mo ase nyame hira wechi me video dia to need 100.9 opay na wutie dwumedie bi. We're here to serve you breakfast and we're here to give you the morning show. Yatna se en command so the door so papa no pay bedi ni nyina de bon krata no enimu nsem ne emu nsem ye de bebremo ye beje ensem no bi etwe go news online portals na interviews are hold on so ni nyina ye be mamu atibi mi amidi hu chia me Kwesi ABOAGYE ne medin kwabna mafo so ka me ho obeboa kenkan de bon krata no enekuo ye de amaye Wajinche ubetimi dia fa WhatsApp line so it was 0503721744. Na jumedie Lufat and waso yasin oti enkano pe Lufat ye malaria drew a chese wakwada obenya malaria obetimi ama no Lufat bi no anom na yensuo nkoda de yensuo suspension obetimi anom na etuni malaria na sesanso na wanso penyino wenya malaria bi abomodi anama sanka Lufat ubo raye chemical shop pharmacy na drugstore bi also pe Lufat malaria drone unsabeka menko kase ope malaria do keke malaria drone back pe Lufat nti kase ope Lufat kana mtie Lufat pepe also pe Lufat yeah Lufat Lufart Lufat semepe Lufat nom dia maw sa pepe dem kamera de one krata ne uko ye nyesem
abusuafo de bakrata Ghanaian Times na damanimu wade mampani na nado danko Akufo-Addo mfoni abetoa mampani ni hanom sɛ wɔwɔ abrokyire dwumadie bi a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ hɔnom a yɛ kramentent ɛnra na duru no so sɛ wɔkasa na wɔna mampani yɛtrɛ sɛ kramentent ɛwɔ ebibrem ne Ghana titiriw no ade a yɛbɛtumi ayusu na yɛde ako ɛyɛ deɛ ɛfrɛ ne sɛ natural resources no yɛbɛtumi ayusu natural resources na yɛde ako atia ɛyɛ kramentent na de bokrata yɛnim ha wɔde Dr. Mamadou Bawumia nso asɛm aba nnɛ de bokrata ne deɛ mampani ne na bɛdi etire ɛna so ntakrata wɔ de bokrata ne nyinaa mu Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ɛna wata sɛ ɛnra ɛna wɔkɔ LA Raf Adelaide ɛyɛ perpetual frame aposifoɔ du baako yɛ wɔn awu ɛwɔ wɔn dwumadie mu ɛwɔ afia esi mu a ɛna wɔde saa nsire yi ɛde kɔgu wɔn mu ɛna so na saa aposifoɔ yi ebi ayɛ Chief Inspector Abednego Kofi Ketire Chief Inspector James Isaka Roma Constable Idrisu Gafaru Sergeant Moses Tetenete ɛne aposifoɔ bi a ɛka ho ɛna Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ɛde nsire yi ɛkɔgu wɔn mu ayi so a ɛyɛ nkaidum ade maayɛ na de bokrata yɛnim hakoro yɛ nso wasan de aba no wɔtɛ sɛ nkwansia siyɛ ɛwɔ ɔfen so ade kɔ nkenkansu saa kwantempɔ no so ɛna nkwansia siyɛ a ɛbaasi a adesia timu a wɔn di tu kwan egya tɔɔ mu na nipa nsia ɛna amunumu hɔnom a wɔto anananom wɔn nsia do wɔntumi anka agye ɛna mu du nsia ɛyɛ 16 nso wɔn mu pirapira mu ade paa ɛmi yɛde wɔn mu akɔgu ayasabea Ghanaian Times Democrat ɛka ho asɛm anɔpɛ yi na ateli guide ade Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ne ho asɛm aba ɛna wata sɛ ɛnra obi mpɛ nima sɛ na kwan a wɔ Ghana ha nyinaa edi kɔ Asase University na wana Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ɛka abayi nsida ɛna wɔbobɔ din baako ɛnneɛma pa mampani Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛne Dr. Mamadou Bawumia wɔn mu atumi ayɛ na wɔbu akonta ɛde free one state one factory one village one dam ɛne saa nneɛma school feeding ne ade bɛsi yɛ ɛna wɔtɛ sɛ adeɛ baako a bɛtumi atransform wɔ man yi ɛyɛ digitization enti Ghana card ni sɛ wɔn mu sɛ nim sɛ ɛnkwasi 2022 ɛba bɛyɛ e-passport wa ɛbɛyɛ wɔ man yi backbone kɛseɛ paa enti yɛn nyinaa yɛn nsom na no ɛna bɛtumi asesa wɔ man yi bi asabra Dr. Mamadou Bawumia ɛde asɛm yi ato gya afei wasan de aba Democrat mu ɛna mampani Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛnra na ɔkasa ayɛ Ghana statement UN Climate Change Conference ɛyɛ COP26 ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Glasgow ɛyɛ Scotland na wana mampani atrɛ sɛ ebi brɛ mu ha climate change no enya yɛ mu afakti yɛn paa woba Ghana na wobisa akwadaa bi asɛ ɛbrɛ bɛ na nsuo tɔ paa wɔbɛka to sɛ May June July ɛwɔ na nsuo tɔ paa na this time no ne nyinaa kyɛnyi akɔ sɛ September October November ɛwɔ na nsuo tɔ paa nsuo no watɔ nso atɔ bebree enti yɛbɛuse natural resources na yɛde afaete climate change a aborɔfo bɔ nsɛm ɛde ma mampani Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Alexafo Kantanka yɛtaa fra ne Temaluta wɔda hanom sɛ yi a ne tiri wa yɛ fitaa menim sɛ pawura ɛne yɛtugu suo sɛ wɔno anso tiri no wa na ɛyɛ fitaa o ɛne wɔsan sɛ white aposifoɔ di nka kɔtee no wɔabra na wɔdi mande ne bribe sika ɛwɔ video mu special prosecutor wɔwura Kisia Jaben ɛnso ato nsa afrɛ no sɛ wɔmmra mɛyi ne ho ano ɛwɔ asɛm a wɔde to gya no enti special prosecutor wɔno so invite no nkwansia esiyɛ baako si Monday ɛna baako nso Tuesday na saa nkwansia mieni wokabɔ mu a enipa ewu wom ɛna wabu ho akonta de aba sɛ 23 ɛne da mienu bɛka ho ntimi fa sɛ 25 nipa 25 ɛna ewu ɛwɔ nkwansia 2 days mu na CCTV cameras ya yɛde bɛbobɔ kurom bɛsɛ 10,000 CCTV cameras ɛna yɛbɛ install ɛwɔ mmea ahodoɔ nyinaa nti obi a wobɛdi mɔne no na CCTV camera no akapta wɔ ɛnɛ yi the bokrata daily guide ɛbɔ mu amaneɛ ɛwɔ ha na the chronic the bokrata yɛ mu wɔde mampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛnimfo ne abɛto anim sɛ na wohyɛ table esi n'anim a yɛatwerɛ UN Climate Change Conference ɛwɔ na mampani kasa ɛne yɛatwerɛ United Nations so da ha ɛne yɛde wɔ mu ahyɛ nsodeɛ no a ayɛsɛ mu a ɛfifie no ɛno nso yɛde ato nkyɛn mampani no wɔka kyerɛ aborɔfo no sɛ mo sɛ yɛbɔ sɛ mo bɛma yɛ $100 billion na yɛde akuatia climate change United States of America mo ka ho Britain foɔ mo nso mo ka ho ɛna France foɔ mo nso mo ka ho saa $100 billion na mo ka asɛm de bɛma yɛ no ɛwai mampani bisa wɔ mu efe na abrafo ti wo titi wo mutirim Africa fo nyina bɔ nsɛm ade mama mpani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo sɛ wɔyɛ bɛɛma mu wɔgyina ne naso wabisa abrafo no sɛ wɔn mu sɛbɔ a wɔn mu ni so enti wɔn mu fi esika mayɛ Dr. Mamadou Bawumia asa wɔ de bokrata yi mu ɛne wɔtena sɛ adeɛ baako paa ɛne yaba bɛtena ɛsɛsɛ Ghana ni bia saike na gyene na yɛtetum sɛ saa deɛ wɔyɛ kɔyɛ kokroboti a yɛsan wo bɔ pa enye yie enti yɛmfa nka yabrabɔ ho ɛyɛ digitization na digitization no bibia yɛ internet bibia yɛ abɛfo bibia yɛ digital enti yɛtenantena wɔn mu a ewiase bɛdwane agya yɛn ne yɛda so si ABC enti Ghana card kura sɛ by next year ɛba bɛyɛ e-passport a ewiase nyinaa ɛbɛgye atum nti Ghana yɛnso yɛ mmerɛsi na yɛnti na wa tu na yɛte yɛ mu ne bɛtene yɛ pɛ aba bɛka yɛabrabɔ ho ɛwura no a yɛfrɛ ne sɛ Santel nunupaku Santel ho afɛ paa wɔku ne boyfriend ɛna apolisifoɔ bi saa no ɛbrɛ a yɛde ne kɔpie mu wɔ court no ɛna wɔse yɛ self defense na wɔde defend ne ho ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔsɛ da sɛ wɔku ne boyfriend no Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 5 it is better that you should not vow than you should vow and not pay ɛnea ɛnsa bɔ koraa mom tɛn sɛ wobɛhyɛ bɔ na wonni wo bɔ sɛɛ so ɛno ɛna Ecclesiastes ɛde ba anɔpa yi na ɛtɛwbɔkrataa yɛ mu wasan ɛde aba no wɔtɛ sɛ wokɔ asantemantam a MPP amanyokuo ɛgya dam wɔ hɔ paa ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa ne nyinaa ne sɛ Tɛman Bernard Entibu Asiako yɛtafra ne Tɛman wontumi wɔbɛkɔ bio anaase wɔnkɔ bio akwasi nti asamoa ɛne yɛtɛ sɛ pressure paa wɔn de ma Tɛman Bernard Entibu Asiako no ɛnyɛ pressure ketewa rejected Dwabe MCE nominee ɛyɛ Tɛman Luther special prosecutor Kisie Dwabe ato nsa frɛ ne sɛ wɔmmra na wɔmmɛyi nsɛmwa no Ghana Revenue Authority wɔn penny a wɔda no ayɛ amisada a wɔwusu amoa wɔkɔpie mu wɔ cabinet ɛna mampani abisa ne sɛ ɛdeɛ bɛn na wobɛtumi ayɛ de aboa me mampani bitumedie paa esimani so ɛwɔ port hɔnom titiri paa ne sɛ yɛbɛtumi aboa na nneɛma aba fam kakra import duties no etei Reverend Namisada wusu amua ejina wa toto papa so omaso anetim yaso wa mo sere no tete na mampani bisa se na wanu mu a wotedia na wodie enna wo ye dia de boss no asema mi bisa wonim ho ma ate kura wota se bra wo call cabinet enim no wokogu no ho anim ase emwo mu si na da pache sere no a se juma a wode se ne nsa no wanim ho se afei the bokrata yanim hanso wade aba ene wo se be careful Dr. Ekufu Dampade Ghana fo no a yodium no wode atan na wo ho asem beba eba wo mu aye no wozana no efiada no pa no wo masa atan ni se crucify him enti wo ya na wa ma wani ada ho na adwuma yi ɛte sɛ nyansa kwantuo yɛkɔ na adwene yɛnkɔ na brane wasa de aba bɛto de bokrata yɛnim ɛne wɔse sɛnti a maake bɛdi ako former personal assistant Edema finance minister kan wofori ata yɛpam no wɔ ɔba bɛtire mu na wɔtasa brantie yɛ a yɛpam ni within short time eniama afei Ghanaian publisher nim hanso wɔde tema wofosu ampɔfo wɔyɛ ndisi amanyokuo wɔmu national tema wɔda ha ɛne wɔde Johnson Esiedu Nkatia wɔyi wɔmu general secretary wɔno nso da ha John Dramani Mahama one or two frank ama womu one also funny da Dela Coffee and one catra sampling for you say woman country John Dramani Mahama say one quan thank you to one quan thank you to na tax and in some baby aya wakano aye one tasso ADB penny pada your friend Dr. John Kofi Mensa wakwa kwatia basubodia a sopa and woman in funny ababetu the bokrate yenim hase na interior minister and walk at Mrasabedane say Mrasabedafo woman soon tell wabia wagana ha entis Mretia Mrasabedania Yama Mrano endino Dr. Mamadou Bawumia the bokrate ni na wom na samono and wabuno to nkakran kradiaba na the bokrate yimu dia no what I say Antabia ya baba ya Ghana card kradi amankwada ya wonum foforo ya wa kwada no ape efri se ya wo no to wanga ni amana card entin kakra wonyini no a na ya dia register manu a wenya ne number kura dada enti Ghana card any digitization there eni ya baba tena ya nyina ya nsomu na ya mbresi ne kama mampeni na na dedan kwa kufuado kasawa abrochire ya Glasgow Scotland and wakatre abrafono akwanya yabefa so a yenso yebetumi akoatia gramete nyino wana mampeni katre abrafono say mu abrafo I'm highly disappointed in you especially mu amu waska no mu waska bebre ebum su say tam mu mpesa mu de babua bibiman adenti na motesa yase eba ne sape na brofo titu amutirim abibifo ne de omu bo se mampeni ya kukudrofo pa watira ne naso akasa atra brofo no na demokrata ya friend said daily statement anim hanso wade aba watasa nkwansia esi ya bas na esi ya no mu a ejadam na said eja no da bas no mu ase no etese ebre no a na ayi ekomando ene klaromi ebra klaromi etesi akwada no na komando eyi akwada no adene tena ni motorbike so a wode ne dimirika kwa klaromi ta no so anti aduru baby ana komando emma akwada no so de ne wura tokrom na klaromi adene ka no kwa po ban no na jatom anti sade klaromi ka na jatom no sa wo sa afrem no a sa pepepe ena wensu eja tom wa se ya enwusie no ekosoro ena ka ne soro na asia wie ena aka asia ne kakra no nso egusu ose na watasa nkwansia esi ye awo akomadan kwantempon so enipa nsia ena eja no si womu ena yede bi nso akwagu ayaresabia womoti ayarese mampani na na dedan kwa kufuado ene dade awiase nyina bonsema no sa waya ade pa wanya kukuduro ebre bia wamu koduro abrofo yanimu a wamu ntumi nkasa wamu koduro abrofo yanimu a wamu ntumi nkasa enso mampani nya kukuduro akatra abrofo ne se mo hyayembo a aya munnim bo se so Dr. Mamadou Bawumia wada hanum say was a suit kama and was a in a white and am so waya kratin inti wa bone tie guso and was an space kama and wadaha what say Ghana card yana o say Ghana card and no eden kakran kunkuma brebre eba be ye e-passport ata shebe 2022 first quarter ho na dem enti globally ye ba be accept Ghana card ya ebe ye niema bebrebe dija na dem faso bebre ade abreyan ya democrat eka ho asɛm ɛwɔ ha na wasan de aba Democrat de Herald anim ɛna wɔta sɛ aposifoɔ ɛna wɔn ɛkɔte MCE a wɔyɛ nominee ɛwɔ Dwaben wɔn gyaa no apɛ special prosecutor wɔwura Kisie Dwaben abrante ahoɔfɛ wɔn nso ato nsa afrɛ Temaluta Alexafo Kantanka sɛ wɔmmerɛ na wɔdeɛ wɔn n'adwuma paa no wɔmmra mɛyi ne ho ano ɛwɔ saa bribe a wɔsi wɔtuama asamere mɛmɛsinti wɔgye ne sika no.
Right, so ni akwabena kan mi yɛhyɛ sɛ tie format bakrata na no pɛ bɛbɔ mɔden ane akenkan ma mo na mehu ɛyɛ special prosecutor nia ɔka but saa Dwaben nsensɛm yi no video na ɛkɔ viral ba bɛtɔ abɔnten no mhu sɛ ewura no bi ɛna na ɛyɛ owura Alexafo Kantanka no mo yiyi ano sɛ wɔbɛgye ne sika wɔ mo nkyɛn ɛne ne ɛka ho na MC dini baako aba bɛtɔ dua sɛ wɔka ɛyɛ mpanifo ana wɔne ne yiyi ano no ɛyɛ Patrick Yeboa Boaten Edumasa electoral area Dwaben yɛne Patrick ni nkɔmɔ kakra I think sɛ yɛahwɛ Patrick wɔ ama no so wɔ hɔ nom sɛ ba yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ yɛnsa bɛka Patrick a yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛnsa bɛka Patrick na ma memfa ɛyɛ special prosecutor krata no ɔde apie no. Let me just read it for you, then Kabina will try and do some translation for us now. So, this was actually written, dated 2nd November 2021 to Alex K. Safo Kantanka Dwaben, Abesim, near Dubois Square, Dwaben. Says direction to attend the office of the Special Prosecutor. Now, the office of the Special Prosecutor, OSP, has commenced the investigation into allegations of corruption and corruption-related offenses, especially corruption and intimidation in respect of a public election in relation to your nomination and confirmation or otherwise as the municipal chief executive of Dwaben municipality in the Ashanti region. The OSP considers you a person necessary for their investigations. You are directed to attend in person the office of the OSP at 6 Haile Selassie Avenue, South Radio Kra. Digital address on Tuesday, 9th November 2021 at 2:30 in the afternoon for interviewing. You may be accompanied by counsel of your choice, signed Kisi Ajebeng, Special Prosecutor. Anti Krata no senior city and Cobra.
Ayo Abusianda idea wafakwasika ye a krata yabode kama November day tosumi no and your dress kwama the case of Kantanka. Yasuwa wo Dwaben ya bon address kama baby a watie nyina an wo direct yaman we ya tese bra na be yi ho ano e special prosecutor office na krata no ankasa nie special prosecutor office na asase ye nhwesemu edi afa assembi ne subuo bi a na wodi ebo enipa bi hu na katasese ne proye bi a wo susu se ekwoso ewo utumedie bi a na wudie titiri ne se na ye kwakoto so abaje watum se wo ba ya bankrat pani ade ama de se wo Dwaben ewo Asante Mantem na special prosecutor office esi ehia se wo baba ne atoto ano ewo nsem bi a wo mu peso wo mu bisabisa wo yesra wadawroma wo ba wankasabra enya na musini bia se bia wobi meso wanam wan kasabra na wo banso a baby a wo ba no aye special prosecutor no office ya wase e wo Haile Selassie na venu wonom e wo rage Accra and wa bodegeta address ya ka ho awurade ya adom aye hye wanim November da toso enkron e bo 2:30 abra awia kete na ye ne wo entete enkomo kama ubetumi de lawyer ni bia ususu se ubetumi aboa wo ubetumi de no aba owura Kisi Dwaben special prosecutor na ne nsa secretary yase a wa sign no kama wa bone signature nso wa hova kwese
Ghana Montie Odisamba Kasia Nucretrodo, Kamadine Bo. Nita Fair, my NTA. Kwasi ABOAGYE 100.9.
Kwasi Bonkwe.
Zingonya baba kiti baba.
City Gonyama. Gonyama.
Baba. Zingonya baba. Zingonya baba kiti baba.
City
Right, so yanko enim yancho so ye hwese bia nsa betimi aka ye dwa benfo eni ene omadi nkomo kwabena wa hanum se ye de bon krata no ensem no se ne sitie enim ne emu nsem ne nyina epia kokora koma me
Yo. Abusiafo ya toa so na de bokrata da manim aya de hera de bokrata na wode mampani na do dan kwa kofuado nimfoni ya beto wonum sei ana awura anu a omo kase eye mampani nkantema no yade nimfoni ba ko ato benkum ene yasa de awura anu amfoni ba ko nso ato nimfa ana wamumi ya mampani wo center and wode chief of staff Mami akosu afremo so pare wono so mfani abetoa wode Edward Bomti Akufuado mampeni ni nia no ene wasa de kandapa national security minister wode wono so mfani abetoa ene wode Mami Tiwado dankwa wono so mfani abetoa na watase presidency o womaka womanu atum national security womaka womanu atum obi aka na no atum na Democrat tesa de hanene se mampeni na nkantima senka wamu stage robbery ade ekunu a esese etu na montempa se de be ya we asem to no pe o meya bonyanya enso obi aka na no atumu a obi ampeso obeka ho asem yenhwe na yenka ho asem a afa Democrat yenim hakoro ya wasade asem aba wo kire se eduabe MC ya na me kana sem yeyi ya na ya kenka no krata yeyi ena special prosecutor wo work sie jabe no ankasa atra krata amane so ntu America no wamra na wambeyi nsem wano Dr. Mohamed Bawumia Ghana card ho asem ewa ha watase eno ena eba beye e-passport next year se urade ya adom na se yetinkwam a afei eba bedi tuma bebre enti Ghana for yembresi no na Democrat ya friend say Daily Post wenim wadi aba and watasa Sina and wakase aya Ambassador Said Sina and wase yanti ye wumfiri abato a ye di sika edi nwurawura nkofo edi pompo nipa emu wo to aba wa bra anya wo mo pe se wanya sika no anti wankonkoto abama nipa krampa anya no toys watasa ya de bia ha gene pa na aposifo ene wo mutase aposifo acted se Dama Francis Xavier Sosu wo kwa yeku anaso wo kwa to amayagu aduma wo atasa aposifo ye no wo mu de ato ntan ena de bia na Francis Xavier Sosu eniama pa wo nti aposifo nkope binya na Democrat yi ade nana akwamia foni abetoa anu watese eye nana akwamia no ankasa anu wo collapse STC Democrat na ko nana metia wase nana akwamia no ankasa anu wo collapse STC anu ade akose covid ye baaye ana akwantio ana petrobuo ayo no ankasa ana wosai STC nye obia ana eye no afei Democrat ya friend say the find enim Eco banka ene yaso mu pani ono so ade assembly ato dwa sɛ First Bank yɛ wɔ Ghana ɛba ne Euro Money Awards a wɔn na wɔn te yɛ NIA wrote it out 294 regional and district officer NIA wɔn bɛhyɛ aseɛ ayɛ adwuma ɛwɔ hɔ aposifoɔ du baako bi a wɔn yɛ wɔn adwuma yɛ a wɔn wu yɛ yaya wɔ afi mu Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia akɔdi dwumadie sononko wɔ hɔ a wɔn ayɛ bibi ɛde akae wɔn mu sɛ saa aposifoɔ wɔ yi forever in our heart Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ɛna wɔtɛ sɛ saa digital agenda no a wɔde baayɛ no sɛ wɔsi wɔde pen ne paper ɛɛto ho na wabu akontaa atrɛ mfasodeɛ a ɛde abrɛ Ghana na so wɔso ɔkan no baako mmienu mmiɛnsa ɛnan anko ɔbɛka yɛ ama Ghanafoɔ aka sɛ ɔhɔ ɛyɛ ɛde mfasoa ba papapapapa enti ɔbɛsrɛ Ghana mɛbunu wɔn mu mmea wɔn ani opportunities ne yɛatoa piti wɔn nso take advantage yɛ na wɔn nyam mfasoɔ bi afei wɔde mampanin na n'adoda nkɔ Akufo-Addo mfoni abɛtoa Ghana yɛbɛ balance development ɛne climate change ne nyinaa ɛbɛkɔ kama Democrat are the finder ɛka ho asɛm ɛna no pay na Democrat ayɛ friend sɛ a telegraphic anim nso mampanin na n'adoda nkɔ Akufo-Addo andra abrofi ɛne abibifoɔ bonsɛm ma no sɛ mampanin ayɛ adeɛ paa mampanin starting the kasa ɛsɛ when ye was starting with greetings what your greetings ya wo nyina afɛ dignitaries wɔn mu ɛbaayɛ ɛsan de ama mesatɛman mampanin abepa ɛtiatia wɔn mu nyina wieyɛ starting the speech before I proceed mampanin kyerɛkyerɛ mu ade kyerɛ mu afɛ bɛrɛ nsɛmbɔ wɔn mu bonsɛm ma no a na 2022 budget ya yɛba abɛkan no ɛwɔwura edubuahin ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛbɛma investors confidence yɛwɔ Ghana ha no akɔsoro panti yɛhwɛ anim sɛ wɔn ready budget ni wie yɛ apɛ ɛnyɛ wanwa sɛ wobɛnwa no sɛ aborɔfo yi ɛba sɛ buruburuburuburuburubu yɛ wɔn ɛde ndwuma ɛɛba na wɔtɛ sɛ ɛsenate ɛna wɔka kyerɛ employers no sɛ ɛmɛma wɔn ɛndikirɛ wɔn si yɛ wɔ adeɛ bi a yɛfrɛ no under declare incomes for better pension ɛno na senate ɛde kɔkɔbɔ ɛde ma adwumayɛfoɔ adwumawuranom sɛ saa deɛ no wɔn nhyɛ no nso na Democrat yɛfrɛ no sɛ inform anim ha ɛna wɔde aba wɔkyɛ sɛ bɛli 2 years a COVID-19 ɛbaayɛ report abɛtɔ dwa kyerɛ sɛ wɔn a COVID-19 affect wɔn paa ɛyɛ mmaa no deɛ ɛka wɔn papapapa mmarima no deɛ ansa da nka wɔn bebree saa afei wɔde mampanin fani abɛtoa nom sɛ wɔda me nsa benkum so wɔhyɛ no space round no ɛne yɛabɔ ne tiri ho kyɛnkyɛnkyɛnkyɛnkyɛn ɛne wɔde Prime Minister Boris Johnson wɔn nso fani abɛtoa baawohyɛ no deɛ no a aso wɔhyɛ mmaa no wig ne bi deɛ nansɛ wɔn yɛ te sɛ ɛtaa ne yɛde ase wɔ mu no Boris Johnson saa na ne tiri no ayɛ aso wɔhyɛ mmaa wig cap ne bi ɛna wasan de France mampanin Emmanuel Macron wɔn nso fani abɛtoa nim sɛ wɔn deɛ wɔyɛ aberanteɛ bɛbu no ho afɛ paa ɛna wɔde US President Joe Biden sɛ wohyɛ n'anim a wɔte sɛ Japan keda bi no akunfu wɔn ate wɔ mu no ɛsaa pɛpɛɛpɛ na wɔteɛ ne tiri no ayɛ fitaa ɛna n'ani ati no nso ayɛ fitaa ɛnto ayɛ saa kena no a ne yɛfrɛ no Joseph Kuu no wɔn nie mampani ɛna wɔka kyerɛ sɛ nipa mmiɛnsa yɛ ɛda he sɛ mo hyɛ bibi maibɔ sɛ mo bɛma yɛ $100 billion na yɛde akoatia kramɛten sika no wɔ na aborɔfo ti hɔ na wɔn si mampani yɛ bɛrima paa tumi anya kukuturo ɛwɔ summit kɛseɛ yɛ nim na wɔbisa gye 8 countries ne sɛ $100 billion no a mo sɛ de ma yɛ no saa na mo daadaa yɛ sika no amba nti wɔbrasti wɔ mu admission 499 law students ɛna parliament nso a reply attorney general sɛ attorney general obi ama ɛwɔ abɛso krataa wɔn tiri wɔn antra mmerɛw wɔn kyerɛ de kɔma general legal council no sɛ wɔn advert a wɔn yɛɛyɛ say 50% pass mark no and wɔn so wɔn nyia no enti wɔde Joseph Osewusu first deputy speaker of parliament mfoni abetoa and wɔn kata attorney general say obi amen abeso asɛm ma wate a woyɛ da kwagye so yɛ nua obi antra krata amrɛ wenso afa ho bɛn MMDC is confirmation no and a Professor Emmanuel Kosieni ɔno nso ɛkasetia saa forces ya ye ba be confirm obi a ne de asojafo akoguo ne de aposifo akoguo watese wo mukogu adwuma be ne wo mukoye afei dusa ene wama aban a week ultimatum say wanhwe na omukwa condition of service no wanya ho bibi dia ene of akosi wo mu be ya strike wo mu betie tua 2 weeks pe enti justice kwesi eni yaboa ne mfoni edaha na the Bokrata your friend is certainly such right anymore. What they Kwakua for Yasiama, Minister of Transport in Foni Abatua. Now will be son say, Papa, why are competent yana? Ejuma be pa na warrior, such right they be sunway. Adia saying, and quench yes, one team minister anka accident is here on coho, so when you wo, so Juma Benny at the Asan in so, one said them when Juma Potepa road minister of Akwesi Oya, Minister of Transport, Kwaku Ofori Esiama.
Garamida say na anope for asema imamo a TB and it's and Rakan when she be see or Akumadan Honmu say. Na yepesi ajinchichi mu manipa bebre si o ma hwere omonkwa DSP JC Ajiman Akumadan Police District Commander yene no ni nkoma no pay DSP da asemu akwa baba ni TFM so no pay we dia em se wonpotem honum se enra asemu a yeti ye enya asem dekra me sure se ama wa boto ekwan bi so so chechemu nkwanhia yi dia na police for Munsaka eba ne saying dia na mati se ma eba ye
rizevu kakra ya ye letrese na back no free elandom ana e be kumase na pakija kwa wo mo no bi do aji adanse ese omo eno obukata yo e driver ni di kan center emma Obaba Kukra control. Ama Okati Obanza, or no one at the kind of Anna or you. I know what I'm saying. The family can tell me the trap from my guy. If they do, baby, I put you for checkpoint and walk. I'm going to put you for it at your almost talk like he flashes. So when you know, well, few or more. Oh, Miano, why do you rap? I also said, nah, yeah, right. I told you, it is actually there's 20 meters ahead.
I say, I know.
Let's say, about the park for years, a packet off on one road. You want to be only problem.
Josie Kwanin Cheng.
Josie Kwanin Cheng. And now, I branch you once see a good for a glass on the man. So, me and but I didn't move on with the better said, I said, Robert Coaching one batty. If you appear to one or the combo, I care around the Tony Cano if you will. If you see the Coaching and also the other control, baby. I remember to say, and talk from one of the talk from the Gato, that by the side. If you are going to will be a friend. Yeah, but one of them will do if you almost in the camp of home, and I remember the alone to take a new boy, a boy, and I am the other woman, you pass a dream in the year, almost to me, P. Kind. And when we say, oh, play a crack there, but almost the other day, getting a mere and run one plan, a doctor for share almost. A study or Monran or now, any pen here, dear, the Cassie said almost a
Janet Tokano.
Janet Tokano. There and yet, I think it was a back answer so a double in your pile of Janet. And the Alopella. when you information free of things to say, that one they don't have about go and that. The Masoma said, Omungo Falanga also make an side you see also make an the entry police. I mean, I let you see the one who for Libya can't see and so who said, I could see who said, Amandi.
I see. Na nia uka ni pensi ya omoshi dwebe bi so stories ni bi kyerɛ sɛ nipa bɛyɛ aduasa ɛna ɔmo ahwere ɔmo nkwa ɛno no ɛte sɛ indi na betumi aka wɔn ho
ɛna yɛn deɛ yɛnim sɛ ɔmo hwee yɛ kaa no ahye because ahye beyond recognition deɛ yɛahwehwɛ mu a sɛ bi hyehyɛ baabi a yɛbɛhu nipa nsia deɛ yɛde nkakyi ne bi sɛ ɔmo ahye asɛe ayɛ nyame dea ɛna aduonu mmienu nso so deɛ nyame deɛ ɔmo afɔfi ama ɔmo pirapira deɛ ɛnyɛ pira kɛseɛ ɛnura no ha nso akomadan Zion hospital ɛyɛ ɔmo nyinaa ɛde study ɔmo nyinaa.
Okay, because Ghana News Agency story be online that says 30 passengers burned to death in a gory accident at Akumadan. There's a nipedia Samma she can't quench our Akumadan. O say Anyano Kre Nipan Siana police for Munim say Wamoshi. Enti Yadia wo can see say Nipan Siana sa can't quench ye. Womu ahwere omo nkwa so fa nia police for nim no
and police for nim no kana to dre no e hwe mu a de to obi ahwehwe city na sia ye hu kra de a e bi e na ko eni do but dum January fire for be for ma dum January e ni pen sia de o ma sia o ntimi hu sia ko ti ni ajo ni
na so far when nipa dodo no more come because story no again says nipa 39 and no more car no
and also so no e ti men ka e say o mu free na do mo ba so di akọ ni say nipa ni bi kwen tempo na ayema na the capacity is 39 na ye kan ya nipa ni bi the team by le akoma da fi kura enti sɛsi a yɛkasa yie yɛnim sɛ nipa a wɔka no bɛyɛ aduonu nkron 29 ɛna 29 no emu nsia ahye ɛna emu aduonu mmienu ɛna epirapiraeɛ a yɛahwɛ wɔn ama wɔn atɔ wɔn sese ɛna driver no a ɔtane yɛ no a sese ɔde wɔn akɔma polisifoɔ wɔ ahemfo ukani na bomwa na ebenya 29 aduonu nkono de minim sesia
na ba konso am sa no pay ya monitor one of the radio stations no a passenger phone bi won so am de subo ni bi Ghana police for say Akumadan police man nya de wan mom ho modin wo nkwanhia no mpo esi ye no kwan ahokeka no na enhwe ani de na aka ho
kasa sɛn pɛda sana ɛyɛ ahosɛ kɛseɛ ɛna nipa ɛma sɛ nipa aduonu nkron ɛna wɔka mu emu aduonu mmiɛnsa ɛdeɛ wɔmanya wɔn ti adidi mu ɛna sɛde nipa nsia ahwere wɔn nkwa ɛno sɛ nipa nsia no ahwere wɔn nkwa ɛnyɛ aketewa ɛdeɛ bami deɛ sɛ woto wo gu akɔnta ɛsɛ asɛm yi fii yie polisi kuta fire extinguisher bi ebetumi di etu nka no instantly ɛna de betumi ayɛ sɛ yɛbobɔ hwehwɛ yi ama wɔn mu ebetumi ayi afa mu pie ɛsɛ aduonu nkron nyame ayɛ adom ama mu aduonu mmiɛnsa apie a obi kasa na sɛbi ɛsɛ wɔayi ayɛ nti mɛsrɛ wɔn sɛ biribi sɛ no yɛayɛ ebu afa mu so sɛ yɛbɛgyina hɔ ɛgya yi hwie nyina wo gyina ho baabi obɛtumi agyina ɛbobɔ hwehwɛ yi ama nyame adom nnipa aduonu mmienu a dabaka hɔ aduonu mmiɛnsa near P. Every, and I actually in here. And yes, they actually in here. That's so be casket. We see I got there. La said it were here.
Enti Edionu, Ebem says Edionu mi ensa meboa.
Yeah, that was the one. I didn't and
okay.
And I in here.
Okay. Enti Edionu mi ensa no bi akọ fi omho ye ana bi da hospital.
Yeah, me na for hospital honora. Me ne this year wa commander ni coordinating director. And my coach for call Dr. Azan hospital ha. Me ya bisaju na ma municipal assembly no not to say o ma fa on kali na o bi hospital service. Ama o no anto MC no at the DC can say obi a dia nti kan nyina ahia woni loro pelo kra wo ma no loro fe o ma ya ken say seven belia and liba beya na ayi
Na mimbu so senia ayi uchiechie mu die na ese driver na modesu bo no say wono ne the cause of the accident yi say bia wotie police for asem wo mo flashing na bi ogina ya ana woto no bokra na wanfa wentwia mfa barrier no musa no a nke bia kan kwanshiensi
passenger for me to can move the air company Italy. Then you see a United Dollar or free by more opening in the Catentem. I'm a barber for our city here, Lord of the only be a kind of play. Only radio station here, for the commodity. Or high end for dinner can say, all can I do? Ono one of the car we want so I go to one to the advance here. Big land no dey ba na no dey. E ma o mo post land so o ni na. When see o. O PSC ben no mo so I look e kra e no dey go ball. Ya ro no to ni ka no a. O si wa o be so ko e me di. Akofa ta yin ni ke dey. Nti mi bi sa bi a de me ka say
Wow. Nas ye fancy hase na say we de enra Ghanaian Times enim so hwa nipa beye edunson ena omo so kan kwanhia ofin so abofo omo so omo hwere omo nkwa ena we so aba beto so sa no. Wow, that's DSP, me sure. DSP JC Ajiman Commandant Police District Commander. And pay need 100.9 nkonhia esi kan kwanhia esi wo ye akomadan so say bia wote ye ye di tudwa na bia ye kan che say nipa be aduasa na o ma hwere o nkwa so far police for say nipa wo nim and when say police for o so o rely on for report like that inti confirmation you betimi si studio maka say nipa ensia na o nim say wo hwere o nkwa mo hye Jebe bra kam kwenhia no esi ntinye tania bia da abonten se nipa eduasa ebi kano no
Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ode sampabo Kasiabo Kowaka Tamunsa Amaya se Kwesi ABOAGYE Onye yimu Nukratrodo, Kamadini Bo, Nita MONTIE, KWASI ABOAGYE 100.9.
KWASI Bonkwe.
The issue of delivery and as digitalization. Before comment its public records, as you can see, this is an example of medical records in a hospital. All records and documents were paper-based. The process of locating patient files was cumbersome, and documents sometimes were misplaced or misfiled. This caused delays and inefficiencies in the delivery of health services and the reluctance of some sick people to visit public health facilities. We have embarked on the connection of health facilities under the Ghana Health Service onto one digital platform. So far, all teaching hospitals and all regional hospitals have been connected and can talk to each other. 36 health facilities in the central region have also been connected to the digital platform. The process for other hospitals is ongoing, and we expect the process to be completed by next year. So now, if you are referred from a hospital like Tamale Teaching Hospital to Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra, you do not need to carry your folder from Tamale to Accra. All your records will be seen and monitored by the doctor in Kolebu when you arrive. Patients will just have one digital folder wherever they go, whichever hospital they go, and nobody can tell you your folder is missing. This effort has increased efficiency, effectiveness, and productivity in service delivery by our health facilities, eliminating the need for the queues and delays, and also increasing access to health care by those who need it most. Ladies and gentlemen, digitizing the operations of the National Health Insurance Authority has also helped reduce fraudulent claims, and the renewal of all national health insurance registrations used to take place at various National Health Insurance Authority district offices.
So, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Vice President, and Ran Semi, na Sasemi Omampeni Abedi Chedi to General, Brana Woma, digitalizing the economy. What they lecture neighbor no boss Asemia etefo me boss is here I said abaya shase through sa digitalization kroya no abefo ene ne edim fidie de adwuma wo mo bomodia se wo ma shase totoniama na wo mo link che se ye de ni na toatoa e wo abefo kwan so internet a che se wo kolebu na bia ko ana mfa say okay wo tamale na wo honum saying okwa ya sabia o Tamale Teaching Hospital na se na om si okay bibi nti yen transfer on famra Kolebu Teaching Hospital a uhia se obeta se nkrata bia so okay me nkrata na wo Tamale Teaching Hospital no me suani nyina doctor no me de ba o si omo connect ni nyina enti bibia Tamale record na wo Tamale no uba Kolebu abeba na da honum say come anti omunya twen ya na ehwem na be ha amanfo enu social media so odi asemede tu dwai ABC hey journalist and amon ko hwem ni Dr. Bamia kano no kure this I'm say Ghana for there nia omampania be de chire kano te ni yie mu ne papa mu e be hwe se o se efi no ma sha ase enti en kakra so you don't expect say bia ni nyina but look you go to ubeko baby might be so no be na sanya ma we ye adwuma enti aban na ni so ade huru kra wo hodom say for me I think there's something that we have to even comment na yem push aban no omunye sade we na dia say de bia ye hwe just the negative side of it and see say okay ye dia aban no be work from ni I mean let's sometimes also be a bit positive our nyama ni bi won so
obakwesi ya so what a okodu ya no we in America on say wo boss me kura me kan say senka sa on say fena o si wo mu be start na say etumi aye aduma anka ye pa na te say records no wo be du wan kura na da hodada
because
fena wo pasan lie
can you be true or say Baumia is a liar most of the regional hospitals are not digitized
obakwesi won kan say ya o si ye be ye won yesre etiefo say wo muntie o ye be ye and make say if betumia bemu ampa and kabeye one of the best idea yamfa politics in 20 because when it comes to apomudinya enim NDC enim MPP enim CPP enim PPP say wu and found political party awo say we vakwesi wo kwa hospital say lie tin na obi bobna na obi da form na obi su efe ne yakwafa nkrata folder na nipa na kwasetia ansa no akwayi folder de aba me kan na wo yemu kaw enti se ni nyina aya digitize ya eno ansa o kreke so papa weyi nipa no ko enti is the best ukwa hospital se line ko ewo ho Obesa lie. Yes. Why? Over because we have consultation. You know, room no. Where as a lie, tin quadru one no. Over question should be a wo bre. We yare near do a dimrika do. Okwan kwa 40-20 time. Yes, for the better. Now do for the quatua. Now a man sa kwasi say. Box and why I said near my baby woman. Yet to me to sakra. Yes, see. Now what to one now bre. Enti say idea and the computers you yes what they say no about information na pa wa send my doctor who be do wo will be samba akumi no enka be your contemporary temper is the best nyamesi enka no kre say etumi aye aduma because apomuden de enyankra dokono na wo kwa akoto no aka say ne boade enwu yam obi a enti is the best idea so mu tumi aye amana ya aduma awafakwesi ade
well so yes entie amampenya be di chi sa asem ya ode to dua about aban no yes say bi obe link regional facilities ni some of the teaching hospitals yentie
issue of improving healthcare delivery and how has digitalization helped us in this area. Before government commenced its systematic digitalization of medical records at the public health facilities, all records, as you can see, this is an example of medical records in a hospital. All records and documents were paper-based. The process of locating patient files was cumbersome, and documents sometimes were misplaced or misfiled. This caused delays and inefficiencies in the delivery of health services and the reluctance of some sick people to visit public health facilities. We have embarked on the connection of health facilities under the Ghana Health Service onto one digital platform. So far, all teaching hospitals and all regional hospitals have been connected and can talk to each other. 36 health facilities in the central region have also been connected to the digital platform. The process for other hospitals is ongoing, and we expect the process to be completed by next year. So now, if you are referred from a hospital like Tamale Teaching Hospital to Kolebu Teaching Hospital in Accra, you do not need to carry your folder from Tamale to Accra. All your records will be seen and monitored by the doctor in Kolebu when you arrive. Patients will just have one digital folder wherever they go, whichever hospital they go, and nobody can tell you your folder is missing.
Ghana, Muntie, na mansanya son. Adawro Kofi Aman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo need 100.9 FM.
Enti Dr. Baumia, kabana minim sa asem no betumi abɔ no tofa kakra.
Ovakwesi de na Dr. Baumia trese. Omu beye abefo kwantempon a ye befa so ama apomuden etumpon. Na no ne se wo kwa hospital ufoda ayira ye hwehwe yenhu ye de ye mispress no akwaka we de ho malaria de ne de akwaka typhoid fo de ho ye be sebe yenhu na ye yankrata foforo ovakwasimi kan nipa ba akofo na nkofo nso gu akire wa otan yo se ye be wie wa ansana ye transfer wo bi afiri ya ba ha ne nkrata wai wagya no wo fie but we dey simple ni nyina ye digitize enti ye send atu na ko enti wo beba no information nyina bibia wo hodada enti we ye eduma pa Dr. Mamadou Baumia tesa aban no ebe ya ebe boa ma apomuden atumpon and Ovakwesi is the best ye papa me kura minyanya enko omu ye wie kura omuma yenya akwanya bi kura wo ye mobile phone so a me kura metumi atena ha na masende ediama doctor bi wo kolebu ana rage ana St. John's say anope meba o meba be check me be ye review me do one this time oh ya ma ayaresabia nye accessible ya anya bibi den
no correct enti anya no nko a ensem de mampenya be de chi wo de bitu dwa papa ba ko nso a emu ehwiam pa tie we Ghana CC a yakọ enim.
Starting next year, ladies and gentlemen, every newborn child will because we are linking the births and deaths with the NIA and the Ghana Health Service, every newborn child will within a month be issued with a national ID number. And so when you are issued at birth, you will have your national ID number, and that will be your number until death. But you can only be issued a card when your biometrics are fully formed. That is after you are 6 years old and going. Then you will get a card. But for now, you will have a paper card to give you your national ID number, which you will use all the way in life.
I see. So, Kwabra, where's where?
Dr. Mohamed Baumiana, Wakasan, what I say, a free nurse ya de kono. Akoda bia ya ba wono foforo no, obenya number bi ade ato one more after age 6 no, na ya de aye Ghana card ni bi ade amano a. Enten se, ti se nipa no anyini ansa no akwa Ghana card ni bi. Ya be ne simple ade ama. Esanse Ghana card no, ene ya di bedi dwuma bi ewo Ghana anum sei enti ya wu nipa no apɛ na ya sase ama ne number onya mfire nsia ne ya sase na ya register no na wa start ye yusu sa Ghana card no a wode ye adwuma ene won besa link e de akɔ birth and death registry said ye be yo mbetumi ye di tuma bebre benya information e de afa Ghana de sia ho nipa sa ne wu wo mu nipa sa ne wu ye sa ne o manyina ye ne ma pa abai de nam kwan so a ode ba overkwesi waka say no na ye nsembo bebre ade ama no.
So eniji sema wo mu se fi eye afifufura e ba be simu no Ghana ni akwada bia e ba woni bia no bosumi ba kontem no na chese wenya eye ID number.
Yes.
And you ID number nkase obenya Ghana card ti obenya ID number enti edu ba bi akoda no wenyi a ne nse bi etintim na efidi yakwakobo ne nsa no biometrics no no makwa akoye enti yenya wo to Ghana asasi su ha say ping as Ghana ni bosumi pepepe no wenya ID number I chese o ID number ni ebia bibi kakra mantre so mampenya be di chiri kan se so ID number na menya no which means automatically becomes my Ghana identity number.
Yeah.
And no near be a man, but I imagine say sa pepe na be kono.
Me sure say obe link e dia bom. Na te say eno an ye de be ye we no e dia ma no. Ba overkwesi mesre Dr. Mohamed Baumia. Say oni Minister of Education enka mom. Na sa enyama passe no. Omo starting tretre wo school. Omo starting free nkwada no. Kindergarten, Fambra primary, ya Fambra JHS, ni Fantrete wonum say na we are seko, and Tiana yam follow. So one to me the san tretre and quadano, our benyin no, Nasan Yama say, and ya day man.
Okay, Cora, my main car man soon could be a yankomo for na am say jabbing MC Huns and some ya abbey me sure city for so far my follow a kama. Na sir Mwati special prosecutor ene wachoro krata se ura Alex Afokantanka wamra no be yin ho ano na Ghana Integrity Initiative Mary Ada programs manager ma GII ban corruption ho sensem dia wo mu di mu akotene papa Mary Ada se mu akwa baba ni TFM so anope
Acho santi de
Minim say GII for because we issue ya be MC nominee or Alex Safo Kantanka video ya be me sure say when will be art in echo.
Atwa
Na saying say na muhu ye mo reaction any sempa.
atwa second one existence. Every other people say obeka ya see photo about kra yeah is the move ekaka e dey work for what just say to about from practice and
Mary.
now one of the common features
Mhm.
I mean for what just to about and it's new wobɛhunu sɛ nnipa no wɔkɔ sɛ wɔkɔfa paase kota na wɔde sika ebi de ɛkɔ akyerɛ sɛ wɔsoa si sɛ adeɛ ɛde kɔ nti ɛyɛ boat buying ɛnsɛ de yɛ phenomenon foforɔ ɛna wo sɛ yɛ abakɔ fɛnsi kwa na esi without for sometimes yɛn yɛayɛ ho advocate kakra ɛnɔɔma esie no ɛnyɛ one time.
Empacho Mary send you see cheche mu say we no ayese mo de enyem ade foforo bi is it be a fan say bi amanfo ketase share corruption hu sem na enyem ade foforo ana ba ne MC ni amanfo tuatue sika ne e wa ase na enyem eno na sen
na trese ya say enfofo nam na work kaka uhwe ba afie titu na baby ya enfofo to aba Utiesia, allegation, a big crowd, you see, Obia 4,000, baby, you see a big 3,000. I don't know, a young Nakaka, which you know, I won't see us. Nipa, or no young nomination is a 1 big district, and now I catch it as now, yes, Pepe, I could say, ɛna ɔmanfoɔ pa ɛbɛba yɛ mantam mu no ɔno ɔsaa na sɛ sɛ ɔde sika ebiesie mu na nea ɛwɔ so ebisa yɛn ho no sɛ sika no efiri na nipa no a wɔatua sika no ɔtua ne sɛ ɔde sɛ anaasɛ sɛn nanso ɔde sɛ wie a ɔbɛpɛ sɛ ɔbɛri anaasɛ nipa deɛ woyɛ investment a wosɛ sɛ ɛmfasoɔ bɛba ho ɔbɛpɛ sɛ ɔbɛnya sika no bi aka ho anaa nti yɛyɛ deɛ yɛsɛ it is even though it's not true and we've heard a lot about it no ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛgu mmara because wohwɛ Ghana mmara mu a ɛgu mmara sɛ ɔno a ɔsɔle sete ɛna ɔno nso a ɔgyeɛ na otua ne neɛ ɔgyeɛ nyinaa no wɔgu mmara.
Mpacho meba honum say so ba mami musa wo enura say no ye ni ora Alex Safo Kantanka di nkomo ena wo kire mu o say sa ne course no a ye hu video no no wono no MC ye ba be ye confirmation ena wa ma assembly members for no TNT say ye ono na sede say wono na so ma TNT no de wentimi ankire ba say ne ye hu ne TNT ano ode ma omo ba ku bi so ano wo ka so wo je ne 1000 Ghana cedis no or say yes, Kabia or de my say a bodamfo bi ewo kuro bi so. And as Obi Awa BDMC, dear na Sanyama we say and who here no nti. Almost some the bodamfo no course a Christic hospital no so. Omu here TNT ka nyom the faka. Nti 1,000 was to take the bodamfo mad person no to psychiatric hospital in the ka ho. Nti ono de wo hu no say ye bribe allegation ya ye de to no su ye TNT ni eto say ni okay.
So any old system where just odu special prosecutor or na prosecutor or make the one job. Emra me say ye pepe say who could now for prosecutor so we are qualified, we are done. And in this case, the local assembly, president then nominate you. The president nominate you would be assembly no ever snatch. Now what snatch ya, what better to a back now? What to a banner mawa? And what so we are a check percentage of the vote to third of the assembly. Now, wait to me about the president any someone say a man SPA and no. And you know, there may be anyone. Maybe anyone. I just say, Nipa, yeah, I know me. Assembly, father, our obligation, and a second one of say, I was so obvious a movie. Now, only thing is the role of the assemblyman is clearly spelled out. And you honor or back to a baby. And no question, assembly, financial allowance their job. After cannot, and then no one assembly can say, but the assemblyman is to present himself. Now, what I'm a president nominee. Yes, I want to say assemblyman or a representative of the people in his electoral area. And I bind our obligation to bear his and give a certain allowance. Now,
and Tinyana said, yeah, and you are no bet to TNT bia.
Every day, he has no obligation whatsoever to a TNT. They are assemblyman. And the investigation was the already remove from. Now, the wood here, apart from Onono, the wood here, one of the assembly members now, also granting interviewer. Okay. And the first one now, man is Kano. And here, way to Makama. But this round, one mano, and to one young way, clearly, the allegation of a bribe or giving of a bribe is firmly established here. Because somebody has on tape indicated at a certain point you gave me and I did that job. But at this particular instance you didn't give, and so I didn't have an obligation to do anything for you. That is unfortunate because under our laws it is wrong for anybody that he is giving any money for the election of an MP or a DC or whatsoever.
Okay. Now can be you teach him about and you Ubunibeka and fan say giver and the taker bribe no say your day man or and an your geno so or honum say near or day mano see and one basema police for at on Safreno special prosecutor assembly me but near Mumubi busa na Ghana for bisa say na womo amoji no the other na I see aye din won hon say nti nya mo pesa mo kire ne say assembly members and omo a womoji aye sika no so no allegedly bribe no omo so police want to stand from omo so special prosecutor invite you meboa
and who ni apa bedu bebi a you need to one nominee the okwa most definitely the allegation of who he gave it would come up, and was and now said they also on the money. There was also ultimate extra now I don't say the person said the man. And now they also lies on him to prove that he did. And in this case it is easy because one person has early objected when you gave an when I did it. And the law so anybody the man now I want to win the guilty because you have perpetrated a crime under the Criminal Offence Act of 19. You say the awkward now so we are guilty all those who would also establish why they received and on what grounds they received that money. What were they received this for? A man who ever make allowance for they have been chances or the bank sector. If you have what they do, you start 10,000 and nothing to be now, a while would that would be a former police. They were one estimate. And by yesterday, then I'm saying, may a party perpetrating a crime against this country.
Mhm.
They make a complaint, and I am having as evidence the money the person gave me. And she said, I can't be supposed to come over here, sir. And then almost you can tell me, oh, but I almost say, I'm not over. I was saying they need to that they
Okay.
did not take the money, or if they took it, their family gave it to them as their TNT, and not an individual who was standing for.
Mimusa Winian fancy said at you saying said and chair bam said just a day or two be and a Ghana Police Service for this statement by so one Thomas Afre a year Alex Afro Kantanka MC nominee said bribery allegation womra emeyi no ho ano womu da so ogusu aye nhwemu enra enso krata pie from the office of the special prosecutor Papa Mbra these two bodies woman in a yen shemu. Do you think Senka police for beto just a police for yen shemu and can say be a special prosecutor or ye BBC to sana moy and now if he say nimi no na ense at you saying
Pacho, any account for Mamokan, what say Namdo and Sam, and Yomu now more Monday. The special prosecutor has an investigative function, and he has a role, say, obey, investigate and prosecute persons who have been found to have committed acts that constitute corruption. And you know, police also have a responsibility to keep law and order, and also ensure that the OBIAB expert corruption and crime, and also what recently the anti-corruption bodies for Juma Airport, and they are very sure that at the point there will be a coordination function. The police will go in after that and better particular almost say special prosecutor they will definitely go for it. And then the special prosecutor I believe would also do likewise. I doesn't take anything away from the case. This is serious, and particularly because there have been so many persons cited. It is very important to start from a certain point. Now, I'm not going there with one more responsibility. What person now one cook as the second for you know. Well, you with Juma, and you support you of now 1 year.
Mary Yamin Shaw pay Yadase Papa.
Actually,
Right, Mary Ada, Programs Manager at Ghana Integrity Initiative, Ban Corruption, Hun Sensemwa, Womudi Huakotini wa Ghana, and MC pay MC nominee Ninsemno, and Yajika Crefi on MC. Now, Margin Chena, a B Aba, Minkan Kakra, Ni Akwe, North Kaneshina, or say, I don't simply understand Javier Susu's claim that his arrest was unlawful. Does he, as a lawyer, understand abetment of crime? He should read Section 23 of Criminal Offences Act 2960. You see, I agree to you. I take him. For me, I know very well that the NDC will have a negative thought of this unadulterated gospel and vision of the MPP party led by His Excellency, the Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, at the Ashesi University, Mr. Digital Man, Kojo Trumpet, Ewoye, Bubuashi, and Odiwefi, and Odebai. Mukala Jonas Adia from Keri says, but for Dr. Bawumia's digitalization lecture, I never knew the NDC feared Dr. Bawumia like that. Okay, Mukala Jonas Adia, Keri, no Defino Odebai. It can be true that Ghana card will place visa globally. Please, our leaders should speak the truth, Kakra. So how do I acquire the Ghana card if I'm outside the country? Abladi, Efie Kuma Zongo, Takradi. You see, this is what you should take time and Mumi Nyabotre, Kakra, na yenina Ghana for. Why? One kase Ghana card replace visa je, but you're sana or Pinya Bedici, a kind. Why? Aye.
The ID card to the population. The Ghana Card project was initiated by President Kufuor, but was practically abandoned for 8 years. We revived the process. So far, 15.7 million people have been enrolled on the Ghana Card by the NIA.
Mesan ba Dr. Baumia lecture si so komo no se maka kire mu se na no pedia ni Dr. Baumia na ye program no esan se no ansem no de tu dwa no brano brano bem kakra ye bebo ye enini bi amamo brebe mu ebebo bi di ama but me kwa ma no so anope ye se ye ni abrantie owura yi di nkomo na ma no eni amwa ebem se efina ye nsa aka no Patrick Boating Edumasa electoral area ewo Jabin na one way assemblyman wo honum say Patrick Mpacho temi nka me mo akwa baba NIT FM so anope.
Oh my god, the two kapa no ya me so me demoto.
Your friend Kwasi ABOAGYE.
Oh, sorry.
Na mimusa o video ya akọ viral yi. Yes, o company fu a wo mo video no no mpacho obetimi aboa me ne etiefo. Woni dia hen nia una na so atade be woni dia hen pa wom.
Mpacho video be wan sam na nka.
Meka Ora Alex Safo Kantanka MC nominee.
Oh, okay. Yo. That's it. I'm sorry. Video no one some na wo kan no atifi nominee no da na ya go to na answer video no kwa some na wo
Who person me say question no should be ma wana.
I say video no say video no dey say free baby na be video no so
Me che say na edi kan woni nipa emu die hen ewo video no mu.
Me ne obi a onabo Safo Kantanka ba ya or Samia na me say trouser blue na me Saturday blue.
Oh, okay. Right. So, asem no ne sempa because wo hwe video na ni ayete ene se wa ma musika bi enti oji ni sika.
Okay.
Uncheche mu.
Yo, minia, me da asepa, me se asema wabusa mu. Achefu enti asem wiye. Na me assembly ono nye na me ko, ana ne na me tu MC aba. Ya ma pon ko be fisi ye wa joso. Members nye first count yo. But aduma no ne ehia emare. The assembly ko ya omunye ska mai, ya kwatali allowance. Ye wie me ma ko 3 times. 4 years, 3 me started 2010. Me da so. But what I say? Enti me obi anti first count influence me. Oh, election ya na assembly ho. Na ni nyina na say yeah, to about will be say, hey, 150 million, and to a banana. 120 million. Me, Chamaluta. The name Nam say, the Maluta will have 5 million grand to Chama. The assassin. But on the Flana no was say, Pinchina and Dauma, with the end to Abaman. Now I'm put to be a Safatabia could be ever. Maybe tell myself, the fuck I'm pregnant. And some of do jobbing. Now we tell you to drop in the album because I want to do baby. I will not come out street. That's what I'm for dropping. If you only mean your nominee, Chamalutan, I know by the party could be a mediano myself. Be on to a mouth crown and yammer. Would your mamma change with me and your TNT Jabba? Do them Mr. Boame. I don't say Chama Median can be in how. No. Adaroma. With your co others and so, including a total as so. Who free Bumfa, Quack, or not chances, and when a conscience in this. And now, Chama was 7. Many and good way. Now in fan for car. Now I'm in the bathroom. I mean and out. Would you have a bar? Aduane wo de ni nyina wo mi fa bi ntadua ni bɛsa ebi a time yɛ bɛhyɛ no ebi a kɔpa ho ebi a wɔn nso wɔba no nso na wɔamfa sika nto bɔtɔm ti bɛ so the first envelope yɛ wɔba a ɔbi fo kaa afa bra wɔamfa sika na ama me as a bribe ɛgye saa envelope na bɛto aba no ma me no ɛnyɛ kɔla wɔ assembly hɔ ɛna luta me yɛ building contractor ɛna luta de ne sika influence me mepatɛw sika a ɔde maa me a ɔkɔɔ yɛ a mebie envelope no so no 200 cedis 200 cedis nea yɛakɔ bɛɛ mprɛnsa asɛmprɛ nan 200 cedis no iyɛ tumi kɔ a meba koraa no 200 cedis wɔde sika saa sika no maayɛ no yɛakɔ bɛɛ mprɛnu asɛmprɛnsa wɔma obiara sika biem so ama obi sika wɔ nkyɛn baabi deɛ na megye menim mede de ɔde ama me no ɛna meka 200 cedis na no no sɛ ɛyɛ bribe deɛ a ɛne ɛma sɛte menim sɛ no nso yɛ bribe because election a yɛyɛ no ɔman mu nyinaa magdɔre mesrɛ wo sɛ wofii sɛ asɛm a mekan sɛ ɛyɛ toro anaasɛ politicians no ɔmo yɛ election a na sɛ ɔmo kɔ individuals no hɔ sɛ bi a monye nkɔto aba a ndc ne mpp yɛn nyinaa sɛ yɛte ne daa election ɔmo ayɛyɛ no baabi bebree baabi koraa sɛ bi agye 4,000 3,000
Mpacho mi mbisa asemo. Ɛyɛ hwan asɛdeɛ assembly members no. Mu kodi dwuma wɔ assembly a. Hwan asɛdeɛ hwan na ɛsɛ ɛsɛ obi ma musika ɛde fa car. Na sɛ ɛsɛ obi ma musika de fa car, hwan asɛdeɛ no no.
Me nua ɛyɛ assembly no responsibility. Ba assembly no sɛ wobɛfrɛ coordinating director busa no a meeting yɛakɔ nyinaa ɔmo nyɛ sika ma na yɛkɔtari a allowance 1 year 3 months ɔmo ntua ɔmo nyɛ sika ma
Okay, so assembly na say ma musika na nka mo de beto aba me boa.
Enokre.
O say assembly no wa ma musika ana o ma musika.
Dabi assembly no dey meeting say ya. The special meeting say ya. Ana any talk committee meeting bia no. Ana o mo eden e ma sitting allowance na dia.
Mo beto aba no wo nhihye mu say assembly ni ma musika na mo de fa ka beto aba na.
Ani de ni letter no so. Court say ba ye kwa e bi o mo timi me yasin.
Mpacho tima sem bisa ni yo. Pe oso assembly wa wo ha che. Me bisa o. Pe ye ebia emra no a bata assembly adwuma no ho no. Se mo koto aba e won hihie mu se wo krata mu se assembly no na se ma musika na.
Abato ye on se abato no ni nyina ye social meeting and assembly na invite assembly.
Okay.
Enti ye kodura so na yapon no bi no pa no no ma me se ba o ma eti afese assembly ni niska bibia ni ho enti no ade ne ye se ye da bia ye kwa ye su o ye ti enti ho enya fe anza me ka cho se 1 year 3 months ni up to now ye ti enti ye
enti under special meeting no se mo kwa special meeting which we say election no follow under special meeting assembly na ma muska wo hu.
No, dear. That meeting, we na yekoye ne dear. Say nominee na dwuma ne yekoye. What you say?
What do you mean? Who can't nominee na dwuma person what you saying?
But you say so no ne aboni tia ne that day no meeting bia ni waka nominee that confirmation nko ahụ. What you say?
Menti wa say because still am person hu say e ba ne say na be ye nominee na dwuma. Adenti na ye na dwuma.
Invitation over the man. Confirmation of nominee.
Why na the invitation mamo? Nominee no na de mamo and assembly na de mamo.
From assembly and a presiding member.
Inti e ba ne say na be nominee na dwuma.
Oh, and I may tell say nominee no enko adwuma ne yakwakoye. Won say assembly no na am elected. Am ya alert here say. Esa meeting wo hwan.
But say no dear Patrick then enye nominee na dwuma. Assembly dwuma na mokoye meboa. Aha. Enti ba wa chechi mu special meeting esi emu muska ba assembly no se sika ni honum se. Enye no ni asem no.
Enye special meeting esi emu muska se me tell say the meeting bia assembly no ebe invite members emu meeting. Ewo assembly ni se emu se ye kwa titi alawa ana se say om the mai.
Okay.
And I make a choice say 1 year 3 months we are committee to assembly in this car or the mai. What you say? And then answer when I was African tanker train say Yakra, the agent says, assembly, no. The account with the woman, she has Abano Crown, that didn't have the other. What I say, I'm aware.
Okay.
In terms of Yaki Canon, nominee, so, I know I said that be, that they are the other. For my Mansua, maybe a magic so, in terms of I'm a panel now, also a back car, say, or very man, say, a browsing to Miss Ram, Madama, Patrick. It won't say, assembly, and say, one of the happen to order. We need the American now. In Tuminia, there was the every for mamma, and that's a medium 2 and every sorry, medium not 200 Ghana sim. I mean, me first can also name in and out. Any other pan with the BBD. I'm a yeah, that's a kind of crown. We're taking TNT, Pepper, Mamma. But what I say?
But yet, video no 1,000 Ghana beer, no Abu Bosso, no. And 1,000 Ghana cities, no, the mamma.
1,000 Ghana, I mean, member back. And no, I'm just when we have been announced or Yale. So court for. According to nominee, I'm sorry, W or corner or Serena or more party or more Serena and Akalani Yalem said, a dambi, and I do a canon. The nominee and yet 1,000 on Fanquade and come home. According to nominee now, I can say, or young Chester and farmer. I wanted the minute the meeting, but 1,000 Ghana and the young say, what you say? Maybe the Pacho become a Tiana mission.
Okay, and you the 200 Ghana city spend what the mao. Okay.
And I'm a day, doesn't go about Mamma, or the running.
But catch you say the engineer to Obama 200.
But that's what I was saying. When you said the assembly visit here, that day, you're quite would be a cool beer, say, my dear. I find the K have been an apartment come to play at the end of the year. What I say, and yet, almost there to cook. We had a pond, and I'm comparing to the Asa. The bedroom is TNT and in Asa. The bedroom is so Anita Hotel, dancing on and fuck about it. The good that be also much. And a taxi being so on a mistake on farming court. A economy. The car charging the crown, it's a Ghana.
Which means the Sikano crown in Nasa.
And also, that's in the Ghana, it's all there. Jacob and Prince, a few or more years to cabin. It's in a bribe, thing to the Ghana, or the country. Sometimes I knew that it's in a bunch, and I remember that it will be granted me interviewer. You didn't know the Omotica. Maybe American will be tea. What I said,
Mpacho, why would you need Tiano pay? Why would you need tea?
I'm a new man. How I will tell you, Uncle Foot,
yeah. Na me assure say what police for to suffer a year oral safu kantanka o mama ni bill but o mu kubusa an say o matete bribe nsem enran so krata fi special prosecutor ono nso say a year oral safu kantanka mra na watin sensem bi won meyi ne ho ano ne ekoso yi say na tiwo
oh really I tell me no the why no work kan what you say. The only idea I won't cut. The why and I walk and I meant to the other mamma and I'm a cat.
Yeah.
This is TNT. What I say. And she would have I do a mean to me, I don't know. But I can't add the other. I did the play. Maybe I saw me them in Unisay from Tobia way. Oh, I rather know. But politics in the I had to.
But you're riding on my day.
They say that answer who be coming on. Once Medina said, Black one, I thought I said. And I maybe some say, that's when they're gonna know. I complain, son. So me TNT, me taking in Yakin in Hano. The end of the Chicago. On first come will be a. It's a deal in himself. Because African tanker with Niska. Maybe see with Niska. So with Skank, I had that I could be a TNT. I make a throne.
Well, na nya mi de betwa to no enim di fo no bi adwen kire ne se bribe de se ko se ye bribe because bribe no ye woni ode man ne oji enti se ko wiem se ye bribe dia na ne ode man no ebubo no ne oji no so no ebubo no nti ene e ko ba ne se ye bribe dia mu nyina so ebebu abomu Patrick. Ayi na ebu abo pa ahoma no. Aha, me che say ebi adwen kire no say emra no wo mo kire mbranim say say ye bribe dia emra no say ni odema eni nia ogye ni nyina no wo mu di fo. Enti e koba ne sa dia na say koye say bribe a na che say owura asafo kantanka wo di fo a mo so amogye ni mo be di fo bio Patrick.
Me nia me so. The me nia asafo kantanka edi ma me no. O kan say gina fakoto aba ma me dia. Nka me hu say bribe. Or say TNT ukwa for bididi. You understand? But what I say?
Yeah.
So what the man no? Bribe is a coin faso at the bribe. We fear no coin faso the bribe. If you can do so proper. Now say me checking the TNT. Well no nana African tank ma misko. Say me committee kra, say me meeting. Now say woman me TNT kra. The convo, that my misko and for kanko.
Papa jama wo sika pa wo hu.
When it's coming to we scar and can you
because say osi uji 200 and I mean fan say unuan mo TNT no biaji 200 200 no me de bon ho a 5200 Ghana cedi so enye sika kuma
na me say ade won say come ebi mo so wo kru mu wa so cha say enti me say obi wo jaben wa that's what obi o bakwa no say wada ma bra beto abama me nyini say obema ni 200 million na America because we dey o dey ma me na America and at this time me ti ameba no uche this time me ti ameba and them say o yes say Patrick no fire no say CNT na pabla
ba unsa dia ba kun so a kire adwen ni say eyi Patrick eni say bodam ni no asem no de eno ye tiase so okay well so ma unua no 1000 Ghana say won fan ko he bodam ni no say wan fasika na anko oje ono no de ne tiase ba nya no pani asem apie wo video no mu omo maka nyina so oji ni sika efie mo nti me wan wa kire ma adwen say na ma me TNT usi me mfa ka mfa ayi a me mfa ka mbe ya de na say ma ba be me de afaka enye say ma mfa ka me baaye say ma mampo na say ene wo ji usika me tiase because woman miska say me mfa ka man mfa ka ba nti uji wa de ba ma fa ka ba ena ma beto aba na we ni nkunim enti we ni nkunim a so uji misike ne o ka kire mu ayaw de I mean me anu me dwe ho a me ntiase o because anya bribe na ye TNT
majority winning that's the panel what the man one farm I say young fan to abama no but no what's that election there who kwa election that's winning say who what winning so baby other so baby so not so baby it's about no members ni nyina so winning say members no you be confirm no as you are confirm the enemy TNT e dey mo fama me let you go to baby etu na me hunu.
So TNT was to influence ebese sama adwene no mato ama no. TNT so dey faka na me chese mo faka na ba. Se mo faka ba me boa. Wo kra se nya wo cheche mu sika wo dey faka no kra na eburu nya wo se kra na eburu 200 me boa.
That's right.
Enti ma baba be du honum sei. Me baba to aba nya se mamma eya na Patrick se nka odi 200 ma wo no. One call about I mean, as some of the dimu a yaw there. Say, 200. And I also mean fanfaka. Say, manfa, a do sad and near to a banner Patrick, who dare fee, who fear no one qua. And also Baba Jew 200. I know they met you as here. But say, nya bribe and penny and pass a bribe. Na say TNT, no my banner, my bet to a banner winning because one first can mammy say, me this can imano, Pumam you. Ose me na meto aba. And as to baby I met to akọ no dey Patrick say one kasa me boa wo secret. Enti say me to ma wo man to ama wo. One face kana ma me say me meto aba ma wo. Ba me fanfa ka. Enti u jis kana fi me hobi ma eden.
Ana me say entasentase na bi abono. Oko enta unim ya kan entasentase a wote ase.
Dabi.
Entasentase me say when you be a couple, a be any panabro, and I said, why you be dinner when you are brave and I feel. After the Okofa blog, in New York, Okofa a year, 7 people. After Okofa, I think they were any more.
I say, Neni Subrinu.
One is to bring. So I said, it's my dad, Mr. Young sister didn't say what I said. And you know, the girl, Mommy and Tiasia, and Pentuano, Mommy and Tiasia. Yeah, quite a yaman to me. You're quite to about your cockroaches, you're quite to about with a member, the NPP and DC. Regional election, I have a question. Magdalene, then you know, you're quite solid, young kind of play. That will be our original chairman. We'll be feeling about Abbasiako North. Not now for Siako and I said, Abbasmasa Baba Twaba. It's the all person, chairman. The truth is, according to Nokaya, one fine to be when you have a camera. My daughter can close.
Now, my dad in the voice in the same. Because I was in America, say, there now. We have my dad saying, and anything, Nini, the same.
Madame Akosiago, Eura, my pato. It's your last year back considering and 2 patches or more. It's car more the Babina and to normal or one castle when you in for a camera.
Patrick, with us, now, Patrick, number 200 remind you to me, I'll be some media.
The problem, me work on me account more than summer.
Okay.
Me tell program baby
I would see now my job because of my journey in the same idiot.
You know, next to patrol. It's Mr. O. The American 2 the oil gun and I'm on your foot, and move for money movie. It's his electoral commission, your friend saying, program I am trading 2 days, 4 days. To come with the moment. It's Yamaku Madusa. 2 days in one trading.
But Patrick, couldn't me pay 200 men come in Jew. Because 200 would G won't send you no pay, won't send you over 50. Me, man, come in Jew.
My darling.
Meet you.
Let's go. 200 names. Then or catch them say a bribe one coming in.
Me TNT crank coming. TNT. That would be a blow TNT. Yeah, some members, blue. Oh, but
the West Africa, another 2 Abanwa. One can say a bribe, one also bribe.
It's
Minia, and you won't, as I'm American. Then the man who's out, the man said, as I'm always on me, blue. Young and common yedi. Into a person, yes, and I'm going to tell you, no beer of one chance to take the American answer. But what are they?
My fans are.
What's your fear? I was our fans are the answer. Then so no matter and one month or so.
Sir, a year phone, I'm a person more judge of common aid, you know, me per se.
I thought and I would say my chair with you.
There be there be me be some no much chim. Patrick, Medas in Yedbesia. Why? Yamisha Papa. Yaminka Patrick Boating, or assemblyman where Dumasa electoral area. Hey, 200 Ghana cities bill. And a papa yama watch ano.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Odesampa bo. Kasia bo. Kowaka temunsa. Amaya se. Kwesi ABOAGYE. Onye yimu. Nukretrodo. Kamadine kamadine bo. Nitape. Mumayentie. Kwesi ABOAGYE 100.9. Kwesi bonkwe.
Hey, I accept.
Is digitalization addressing the issue of a unique identity for the population? On coming into office, we quickly moved with the issuance of the biometric national ID cards. the Ghana card to the population. The Ghana card project was initiated by President Kufuor, but was practically abandoned for 8 years. We revived the process. So far, 15.7 million people have been enrolled on the Ghana card by the NIA, and most of them will be enrolled, most of the population will be enrolled by next year. With the Ghana card, the identity of people, even dead people, can be established using their fingerprints. Ghanaian and other embassies abroad will be able to establish the identity of Ghanaians using fingerprints. Identity can be established even without the Ghana card. As long as you are enrolled on the database and you put your fingers on the application, you can be verified. It is not widely known, ladies and gentlemen, that the Ghana card is also an e-passport that contains biometric information that can be used to authenticate the identity of travelers. The government, since this year, has been working with the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, to globally activate the e-passport function of the Ghana card. And I'm happy to announce that on 13th October this year, the Ghana officially became the 79th member of the International Civil Aviation Organization Public Key Directory Community. Ghana's country signing certificate authority would therefore soon be imported into the PKD system through what is known as a key ceremony. The key ceremony for Ghana will be held at ICAO headquarters in Montreal before the end of the first quarter of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, what does all this mean? This means that by the end of the first quarter next year, the Ghana card will be recognized globally as an e-passport and can be read and verified in all ICAO compliant borders. That is 197 countries, 44,000 airports in the world. When this happens, holders of the Ghana card will be allowed to board any flight to Ghana. Furthermore, the good news for diasporan Ghanaians is that when the Ghana Immigration Service is linked to the NIA architecture, and that will be soon, diasporan Ghanaians who hold the Ghana card should not have to obtain visas to return to Ghana.
Now, so, and come on, na in some be Dr. Bamiaka, I have a na yemhwe bi wan so ebeje na no akwa akosi bone because your studio here kra no e bi akwa akwa echinye kakra say so airport any visa ho nsensem sin na ebeko but before e beba sa nkomo no so no nkomo ya ekoso e kra no anopa e bi e tise ye pe some IT specialist bi no oboae babna brofu na wo ka no o use brofu mienu bi o ha sei na me pesa meti ase o mi hu brofu no dia hin na ye use minim say ye wo Ministry of Communication and Digitalization na obeti na ye say digitalization so emu dia hin pa na ye sisi ano are we digitizing or digitalizing which is which so
over question ni me no nya de kro
ebi o say so digitization and ye wo digitalization and Debbie. So there's a difference. And me Google kakra wa hanum say ni ami ho etefo. And I'm sure say if you take your phone mo amutimi kinkan e bia mo ye ukọ abefo internet now Google or say so what is difference between digitization and digitalization? If digitization is a conversion of data and processes. Digitalization is a transformation. Hey, which is which now? So difference between digitization and digitalization. If digitization is a conversion of data and processes, so Ghana, be sure say you convert your data and processes. That na kwa paper. Ni the paperless. You per se no. Bibi akwa manual structure. So we computerize it with the data form. So I'm sure okay. Then was it digitalization is a transformation. And I hear both. We are digitizing and digitalizing. This will be but Pamela Abia minimse subiumwa Dr. Bamia na yan tuyabo ni cheche honum say no because ni ameti ni bi no wasi ye body be friend I cow na me fan say we assist our body no mo hwe ba na bia aviation ho nsem na all link systems need together no body we edimu akotene enti Ghana ne aka wo nyankita hodie a wo mo boa na ye Ghana card no 197 countries e bia ye ko a insa se bia wo kwa akogye visa no 197 I am sure say US needs I don't know because obi ti on say ba na ubehu na enkro no Guinea Togo Kutonu just a baby Jack a man for said oh you have this
baby ya kwa
oh said ya who said here visa oh but oh said even though Ghana for baby but Kuwait, yes
Sudan
Sudan Tibo Hunebia when you are going to the Ghana card you don't need visa in Sudan baby sad because I am wondering past Germany for any other you don't need you go okay but I honor crown you see in Chechim say Ghana for who are in diaspora Ghana for nomiti amanonino who saw more Ghana omo visa
yes
into your cry in Chimunu Sana echo it's not wow person called Germany Ghana for no tiaman no person but those in diaspora omo mo tiaman no am person ba Ghana omo no mu hia visa no you know say be out who US we Ghana ni na be out US one naturalize person ba who say who hia visa into e bia ukuta Ghana card that means that ono hia so ba ko obeko bia Ghana embassy so kwa akogye visa
over question no be accepting the samples
Ghana tell you about Ghana but yentie ni yebio
addressing the issue of a unique identity for the population. On coming into office, we quickly moved with the issuance of the biometric national ID the population. The project was initiated by President Kufuor, but was practically abandoned for 8 years. We revived the process. So far, 15.7 million people have been enrolled on the Ghana card by the NIA, and most of them will be enrolled, most of the population will be enrolled by next year. With the Ghana card, the identity of people, even dead people, can be established using their fingerprints. Ghanaian and other embassies abroad will be able to establish the identity of Ghanaians using fingerprints. Identity can be established even without the Ghana card. As long as you are enrolled on the database and you put your fingers on the application, you can be verified. It is not widely known, ladies and gentlemen, that the Ghana card is also an e-passport that contains biometric information that can be used to authenticate the identity of travelers. The government, since this year, has been working with the International Civil Aviation Authority organization, ICAO, to globally activate the e-passport function of the Ghana card. And I'm happy to announce that on 13th October this year, the Ghana officially became the 79th member of the International Civil Aviation Organization Public Key Directory Community. Ghana's country signing certificate authority would therefore soon be imported into the PKD system.
Okay. Dr. Baumia, Vice President, na what is your Casano? Na it's for Mammy Fair no soon say, na min kwano so na mi bisa sembi. So far, brofu ya da empenifu anu awo mo ken. But you see, you digitize it. E bin so say you digitalize it. Ya de kro. Digitize any digitalizing no. Ana digitalize no. Ya de kro. Ana sunsunye wom. Nsunsunye wom a nsunsunya ne sen. Na yema David Jedu, the youngest cyber crime fighter. Mrani ede san ni aja watono ho so no. Ye ni David ni nkomo. David da say okay, I'm say David nyina ahoma no so. Enti David nyina ahoma no so de na minsan mumu bio mu say Dr. Baumi asem anu okan about airport yi. Kwabra minim say this time they oti ase yie dia. Minim say
kwesi wan say technicalities na ewo mu no. Ti say womu a womu wa hunim de. Na overkwesi wan say monso a mutu kwan bebre no a I say monya experience wa. Moti ase ten yanne no mu a excuse me to say o yantai entu kwan bebre. Into overkwesi wan say de o kire no. Me de mantene fa ho akate a intumi nkate. Aha, tisi womu a womu wa experience wa kwantu mu obeka say what the visa say o passport to wa be dey on seti we so Ghana card na link etumi ama ayese also can say it can
okay. Okay. Mesamba. David Jedu e wa manu so David o temi nka me mo akwa baba NIT FM so anope.
Good morning, Medasi. Hello?
Yeah, David. So, anope ye pesa ye jin chechimu bi kakra bi. Boy, hanum say I'm sure say aban ni swadi hu a wo de esi ni su say wo ma Ghana nso abefo seni akọ amanoni niema sitie na akọ se bibia no akọ ye computer nsem na akọ se okay we me gina me church na bibia paper na modern wiem na where see BAP digitalization na ye pese hu se sa where see ya de kro insunsue wom sunsuye na wom ene saying digitalization insunsue na wom no sisi Ghana de na ye digitizing ana ye digitalization ana ye mienu ni nyina pe so far nkomo no se ni si company for ka nia onim David.
Madam, mefa akonya kesi so echi Ghana for ni IT for muti anopa we. Kakra metimi akafa digitalization ya hwe se bibi digitalization a ya kire ekwane a ya de businesses obroni beka na converting business process over to use digital technologies. It is a kind of media ye de beko abefo kwanso. It is a first you share radio to hear anything to ya. If you the befriend the new media, ye say ye nyema ye no ye de beko abefo kwanso. It is a me ye juma wo analog and as me ye juma ejumedie bia ekwan a metina afa so de akọ abefo kwanso. And a friend digitalization. It ye share the obronika say mo ye hwe a ye say convert business processes over to use a digital technologies instead of say use analog no. It's an digitalization. It's in a share a buying yeah deɛ ɔyɛ no nyinaa yɛ ntoto sɛ yɛbɛtumi asesa nnwuma no bebree de akɔ abɛɛfo kwan so. Yɛhwɛ nimdeɛ ne nkyerɛmu ne nhumu a yɛnyaeɛ from COVID a yɛhu sɛ COVID baeɛ no na nka ɛba bɛ affect yɛn nanso no aba bɛboa ma yɛhyɛ digitalization mu na sɛ afidie yɛtumi hu sɛ mpo nsɔrensɔre ndwumakuo nketenkete no yɛtumi yɛ dwumadi a wɔ abɛɛfo kwan so. Ɛnɛ mɛtumi atena Ghana ha na mene ayɛ obi a yɛ business ɛwɔ aburokyire through technology a yɛ digitalization. Nti ɛno no ɛna Ghana yɛhyɛ mu kena sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ. Na yɛhwɛ digitization a digitization yɛ sɛ yɛ convert bibi into a digital format. Yɛhwɛ mu nsusue ni yɛ. Digitization means convert something into a digital format. Normally you refer to encode of a data or document. And you say yes, system BB accord digital format. And a digitalization is say you buy a and I'm sure you to the co abe for so na ABOAGYE. The change is more. Nina a year, I say. The Jumekuba Kunina, the key word here say abe for so. Yedi ko abe for so. But this is you kakra. Now you see a woman a Ghana ye the question say ye be digitalization and yesha. Oka digitalization my more penny back ye na juba on His Excellency Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia. You can't see no ye be digitalization and let me jam a phone so it dear and I was coming nanting ko home kodi. It's in a digitalization
and this is Ghana near digitalization.
Yeah, digitalization. But who digitalization is what bring here the digitization. And on yes, converting something to a digital format. Then on idea they call digital format through encoding process. It's never said the first and KBA we use papers and then they may wash out there for quine database no men church papers to be now so mebo as a computer mu one and now digitalization you see so any yes sir.
Enti semeti ase dia na akwa se ubenya digitalization no digitization this offer digitization so
yes one say digitalization akwakoye anamu tu a as a online and as a jumekuo bi yenya ye to di akoso enti na ni yehwa is a processor businesses ni ye convert yenyema ye nyina akwa abefo kwan so behind yes say ebia enne nanka first nanka go tie yen ewo normal analog station so na so enne di obi kwan the phone obetimi ahyen wo Facebook obetimi ahyen wo abefo kwan so and yes start through what we call the digitalization the digitalization process but they can't digitalization now and yes say convert into a digital format say bia nanka first and me church in class or paper so me church bi obi ba e dia first obi ba ni kefema anka obetro ni di or paper so now so say no me church no paper so but me dey co compete mu through a process I be the code na afide obi obi onu so benya anything you know together
okay
na yes on digitalization now so say banon advanced work kakra na say the kwan so ICT na ho na any you isusia kakra wu but the man ye kesi say digitalization say ye buama enyema ye no analog no yedi ni nyina ko abefo kwan so it dey share companies bebree ashasi oman no so ashasi a na bibia digital enempo me phone so metimi enya me house location ni ade me house address ni ade yes ni ade ni nyina ye digitalization process a yenya ye femu ayeya eyade a eboa oman no eyade eboa oman say ye hwe me say the cyber index a eba ya me say the whole West Africa Ghana ye to su mienu ya boy abaso intini yehwa ekoso a eboa na no nso na nam so a ene yehwe ne mbebu na ebu no abefo kwanso ne yewo kese intini hu behia se ye edwumedi ewa abefo kwanso no na enam so na ama yenya digital marketing ne social media marketing ne obi wesuku a ohia se okwakọ store okwakọ physical store na so betime nya store ewa abefo kwanso odi bedi through digitalization process here.
Okay. Yeah, that's it, David Nyamishu Anope. David J. Du and our boy or cyber crime fighter Anope with a bit of education, kakra. Yes, digitalization and digitization. And Avocado Constant in Suiti Fikaswa. Or digitization is simply conversion of analog data to digital data. Just that. Example is binary data. And digitalization is a whole process of transformation, making use of digital technology to improve business, increase revenue generation, make life easier, etc. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, my dream channel be on in common be what Hanum say and pay. You see, now Dr. Bamia has spoken, and it's about digitalization. It was an issue-based presentation without any harsh words, and we expect incompetent NDC led by GM to follow suit without any ayampia this morning. Kwejo Edupako, President Concerned Patriot of Facebook, Achimesio, and Odifi not by Sile Osunyane KTK says Dr. Bamia is the best technocrat who has ever been the vice president of this country. There is no waste about that. Sule Sunyani KTK Rainbow Kaswa, the digital and economic prophet Dr. Bamia has proven beyond doubt that he can be the next president. He can be the next president of Ghana. Digitalization of Ghana's economy is the best way to reduce corruption. Rainbow Kaswa, teacher Kuju Tiobodom Adentase. Ghanaians have hope in NPP because we will never fail our country Ghana the way the incompetent man and the NDC did. That teacher Kuju and Odiwed by Yauza was say the digital transformation agenda in Ghana is really on course, and very soon it will position us to be globally competitive in the emerging digital revolution. Yauza Swami OPK Goso ne jampo ye obi ade no be cross in ade jampo ye. Meshak Asante from Abutukan says, I wish there will be opportunity one day for Ghanaian citizens, especially the youth, to ask Dr. Bamia's questions because he always provokes us with his theory economy whilst people are suffering seriously on the ground due to the high cost of living. That's one here from Meshak Asante from Abutukan. I heard about Dr. Bamia's lecture only through NDC affiliate. And I don't know why NDC members should advertise Bamia's lectures. I think NDC leadership needs to coach their social media guys to be smarter than they currently are. Bamia is, we know that. So mind your business and stop advertising his programs. Tell from Finland. But I go get heart attack. Echo the sosu, Eki Okoto Rasta, Bodria say, what's it? Digital economy is what the world speaks. Vice President Bamia is taking Ghana higher. Echo the sosu. Amisko Spelele Wakaso says, digitalization promotes growth. Digitalization reduces corruption. Digitalization saves time and money. And I pay me digitalization without digitalization, a country cannot develop. So let's support the government digitalization initiatives to improve Ghana's economy. Let me just tie my tongue before you people let me buy this morning. Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Suno Asiogwe. Na Kwabena Yanko and Mianto Aso, Minjin 70B.
Abusia for the Bokra time de Tuasi, I satellite, the Bokra Tower, Tessa, a Radia Dumwa, Miminde ya Ebe, Aya Neda, a Toswensia November, and Nana Kwame and Pedu, a Tumtufuanina Yene, the 40th day funeral, Womo Ebabe, na a baby potty pa noa, Womo Bayan, the Omo Tasabia, a feeding daddy Kwasi Friday, dear, no Omo dia Baba Tuja. Na Kwame and Pedu.
Omo, yes, Omo Yawa, Yan 40 way. Omo Yawa, a police park, I'm saying. I just want how my friend crap. Police park on them.
Of a senior Tessa no here. Baby, a training school.
Yeah.
Park now. Oh, okay, and the
police there for Ghana, police there for yeah.
Okay. The work out and it has the venue, however, remains to be.
No, I'm saying so far the advertised poster me Ghana Police Depot Tesano.
Abusuafo ania na Ghana Police Service Tesano ɛna Awurade adom amemenda ɛkwan nyinaa edi ɛkɔ atumtufoɔ nyinaa yine Nana Kwame Ampedu watoa nananom wansia do yayaya enti ni 40th day funeral ɛna wɔn bɛyɛ wɔ hɔ nom enti monsa no so na adɔfoɔ ne abusuafoɔ nyinaa obia enkobi Nana Kwame Ampedu wɔyi obi a Ghana tumtuo mu na wɔyi okuni nipa wɔyɛ hero kɛseɛ pa legend ɛno nti ɛnam ne nnwomtoa nti ne aboaboa no a ɛne ɛma no nnwomtofoɔ nyinaa hene enti musicians ɛbɛba actors bɛba wɔn mu edi mu akɔtene mpanimfoɔ titiriw no obiara ɛbɛkɔ tumadie no ase bi wɔn mu tɛ sɛ safety protocols no wɔn mu nhyɛ na wɔn mu ni so pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛmfama esan sɛ ɛho hia paa COVID-19 no ɛda soa ɛwɔ hɔ.
Na your marketing manager said Charles Nsunu wotie nkɔmɔ yi digitalization. No send back could be our hand say so from what I've read, you digitize that is convert to computer format. So you can improve the process or efficiency of the model. Digitalization.
Okay.
Digitalization is is possible after you have digitized.
Digitalization is possible after you have digitized.
So, digitize no. Me menti ase ne se enkrata ne niama na titru nkrata
niama one krata.
Nti process na bia aye manual na bia ke manual say bia nka first pa atwatwro bebre ni sa niama no.
Niama one krata.
Eno na o de ye computer nti sisi bia nka okay kabana ma fu do reception pacho. E fro say kabana ma fu na metro.
What is it?
What is saying? Nti ebi asa process no na sisi a computer be fu computer na ye de ye bibia nti ebi me kai se nti eno say no be digital na first by share piece of ma say ye share pa no na say ye bo we no wo cassette so na advert no ye bo cassette so na sisi a computer na ebo the first one come bo na me roll me the pen my reverses are
forward and reverse
tape so now they I see the computer and the bobby bia the computer and one after the other
simple
I know your digitalization and digitize
you use cassette a soccer ultimate so we are no we already say ebia wo bonyum na ya de na wo pesa wo sa back be bobiewa no way you know say really ebia track one na ya de no say but see how say call CD no umia track one so na egbosi a utimi say mia so na
CD mpo see how tim bonyum no computer phone so
mo ya enya say obesa really back bi o and na kura dia self free
so digitalization
good about pen drive so and na asa free pen drive so aba ye wo fa kwesi ba ku bi no a phone so utumi connect na ebo system event ebi tumi ebi aye no set away ya me phone ni the enwum wo so na ya me da me tumi ebo wa ha na a reflect wo me system no so na me TV no so na ebo obi kura atena wo ka mu a na enwum a wo bo no wompa otumi di ni phone no connect wo car no ayi car tape no na wobo enwum na wo ni phone no so through your car tape no.
Okay, so Asanitano LPG National Organizer so send back so say for instance the 1992 Constitution has been digitized or wristwatches moved from analog to digital, once referred to as disco watches. Now, whilst the digitalization is, for instance, the interoperability system we have now, plus the way we want to go about the Ghana card, where you almost put all information about the individual on which can help you transact other business with. The Controller and Accountant General and SNET converted all paperwork into computer to reduce manual work, and that is digitized. Look, I appreciate, but yana brofunu ni sa musika de na yana mu confuse more crabs so ni ade. So nchechem ni enya bad do, but ade we no
confuse more. Of question we say ntia na me.
Okay, nti me fan say ni mienu na sisi anti ase ne say ni mienu na ye ni mienu nyina. Some of our ye niam na bi ha because data no efi ne convert nti ye digitize it, and na infidie no so no ye digitalize ebi. Aye, nti even the airwaves, we can airwaves na radio na wutie no e won framam, TV na hwe na e won framam. Nti first pa no na ye analog. Enu nti na wo hu TV stations bebre no because ya call digital. Nti wo be hu TV stations bebre radio no analog. Ye ko
of course first no be to me at TV station at this e ko chinchimpo no.
Yeah. This ya unya smart TV ya. Eno ane uchi yes. Uchi TV stations in bebre because you are digital. Infidie no asesa. So I think that Jeff from Franchem Sano pay me cry me bro but digitalized no has to do with the infidie no.
Yes.
Infidie no.
Yes.
And not digitized no. Se wo convert wo sesa bia ade no efi analog no. What is analog? Then you ask me what is analog.
Because you sesa free that number for.
Which one is that?
TV po. Atenti bebre sisu obia ntokuyachi.
If you can't teach them, confuse them. It's here for me find you. If you can't teach them, confuse them. Until say I know why I confused her. It's because I can't teach you the digitalization and digitize.
Because when we send you,
I'm confusing you.
When we send you,
but I know some of you, so you should help me to also understand digitize and digitalization. Yeah, for at least me no I say we are doing both digitize and digitalization. By the way, if people are trying to explain the thing, what we digitize and what we digitalize, no. And only idea yana mama bibi. Alright, go ahead. If you can't teach them, confuse them.
I was here for the Bakata, sister. And the Bakata Vatos 9. And what I say, a budget ya womu be ready. Yeti will be our input, no more the assembly ready budget in a camera. Na a cabinet tenas yan watu inside the fray. Ghana Revenue Authority. Penny power dano. Reverend Amisada Wuswamwa. That one also fan input to me. Now, one of my penny and I do Ebisan Sana Daurma. Or pursue a factor a dear Biaka decision. That Omubaslas portions be a year import duties. Now, affecting revenue mobilization. Now, dear will bet to me a dear fahon. Any a papay, a mass one what the ashu from, or mass one what the ashu from. Enti ai cabinet members nyina obia sinitrasi wani womu that papa Ghana Revenue Authority pa we input brand new fanka budget ho a say wonim ne wo kakura baby a wodi free no wadi akɔwie eno anso watoto papa so etei obia ni awu na the baka tetre say pampani na de dankwaku fuado aya na bufu pa enti obisa ne say enti wakwatena wadadada oti was as what dia na woti woye woni mu se kura me pa we input the empesa na me bisa on say government decision to slash some portions of import duties would affect revenue mobilization pampani na nadu ne bisa ye afei mobilization ne sa duties ne ade no kura no wonte ase ba bia enti cabinet mpanifu atiwo nyina na obia ni ewu obia sinitrase say what is going on etema mpani bufu pa na say basa odi atenase na etire ya behya ne aka ho asem ewo ho ya what say na akwakoye animguasesem MC nominee ya wowo etiwabe wale alesafo kantanka yata frɛ no temaluta ana wɔmuta sɛ special prosecutor atonsa frɛ no sɛ wɔmrɛ na wɔmfa n'asɛm mmra mɛdaa no na wɔntie ɛyɛ bribe anaasɛ ɛyɛ de ɛho asɛm a na wɔnka nkyerɛ no afei wasan ade aba demokrata the new crusading guide yanim wata sɛ maame wɔyɛ mmarahyɛbɛtani nana amadokua ɛna wakɔ akɔboa wɔde computers ɛde akɔ akɔboa adesuafoɔ so wɔn nyɛ na wɔmfa ntoa wadesua so nkwansia na asi yɛ no deɛ kwasie dika di ho nkɔmɔ koraa dada afei asaman kɛse yɛso wɔn teta me mbɔmbo so Eastern Regional House of Chiefs ɛna wɔn aregister wɔ bia gazette no wɔ kwan bɔne so wɔn kyerɛ sɛ nipa no a wɔn aregister no agazette no ɛnyɛ kwan pa so ɛmfa asomdue ma the other side no nso bu afu a wɔn keka wɔn ho bom sɛ wɔn ɛbɛ retaliate Papa J aka kakra bi na Prince ada aba beduru so enti wɔn boaboa wɔn ho sɛ wɔn bɛyɛ anniversary kɛseɛ paa ɛde ama Papa J na Papa J da ha nom sɛ ɛyɛ bra no wɔyɛ sogyani no wɔhyɛ soja atadeɛ ɛna wɔhyɛ wɔn yi na black no a wɔn kɔ training school a wɔn hyɛ no ɔhyɛ no bi ɛna no wɔyɛ abranteɛ nti no wɔagya n'abɔgye sɛ te sɛ mmeranteɛ deɛ ne bi no ɛnɛ yi ɛno na aba so saa star wei first na ɛwɔ so paa ɛna wɔn yɛ so ɛyɛ kolo nti obi ayi n'abɔgye a na wɔakyerɛ ne nyinaa egu no wɔagya ketewa bi ɛna yɛasa akɔfa saa tete star na ebio ɛde aba Papa J na de bae wɔn no ɔda hanom sɛ yi a wɔagya n'abɔgye te sɛ mmeranteɛ deɛ ne bi ɛna wɔhyɛ ne kyɛ good old days there is time for everything Papa J is no more ɛna yɛka ate a Papa J wɔnka ɛho bio na ɛdɛbɔka atɛ yɛ nim ɛna wɔkyɛ sɛ abranteɛ wɔyɛ nurse ni na wɔnam kwan ho ɛna wɔkɔto sɛ awo aka obi wɔ kwan ho ɛna abranteɛ nurse ni yɛ ayɛfrɛ ne Kendrick yi wɔyɛ sɛ kyim kakrankra ɛbɛba wɔakoma to yam yes yɛyɛ no kakrankra ɛna Kendrick ti ɛna wɔgye maame na awoɔ wɔ kwan ho ɛkwan ho kwantempo ahu sɛ enti maamefoɔ no ɛna wɔn de ntoma akata no so ɛna abranteɛ no ɛkoto ne nkyɛn ɛna wɔgye na awoɔ na ɛyɛ nika sɛm paa nipa bebree no a ɛbɔ abranteɛ na aba so sɛ wayɛ adeɛ paa wei deɛ Kendrick wayɛ adeɛ papa nyame nsira wayɛ adeɛ paa na board chairman Emma Public Procurement Authority Professor Christopher Miyawe Kumfi wɔno nso ayi obi a wɔso ntakrakyɛ ɛwɔ MPP amanyokuo wɔn national chairman seputumedie no mu na wɔno na wɔbɔ MPP fo aba so yi wɔsi ɔbɔ congratulate delegate ni nyinaa new patriotic party sɛ wɔn atumi hold the regional annual delegate conference a ɛyɛ successful asomdue mu bɔne bia ɛnsi ɛwɔ mu wɔbo wɔn abasoɔ mu ayɛ adeɛ paa na wɔnim sɛ nidasoɔ wɔ hɔ anidasoɔ wɔ hɔ ne sɛ wɔn bɛyi nipa a ɛyɛ competent wɔn bɛtumi adi party no anim wɔn ntutuo nyinaa bɛyɛ kama so wɔn tumi yɛ saa deɛ ne break the 8 no ɛnya ade ketewa koro wɔn bɛtumi ayɛ ma na yɛ kama na wɔn Professor Miyakumfi sɛ national chairmanship dibrɛ no wɔpɛ wɔn wonya wɔpɛ sɛbi sɛ akonya tɔfi a adesie nyinaa tumi pere na papa so ɔpa homa so ɔnya n'anim da ne yie mu a sɛ wɔde party no ebe break 8 no a supporters ni nyinaa hyehyɛ afei wɔbɛtumi ama nkitahodie sononko aba party no ne aban no ntem wɔyɛ bɛma kukutrofo a wɔnim te wɔyɛ kratini a wɔntena wɔ sɛ obi bɛpushi ne so wɔnkɔ bankum anaasɛ nimfa wɔbɛtumi agyina brane na wɔde party ne ntotoyɛ nyinaa kɔ kama sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn bɛtumi ebreki 8 no a wɔde ne ho asɛm ɛde aba pampani na n'adoda nkɔ akufuado ɛkasa wɔ aburokyire ɛna wɔtrɛtrɛ kwan a ɔbɛfa so a climate change wɔbɛtumi ako atia ɛwɔm sɛ affect wiase nyinaa deɛ na Ghana nso engya yɛ mu ɛmom yɛbɛtumi ayere yɛn ho na yɛayɛ adwumaden sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛn nso yɛbɛtumi edu mpɔmpɔnso a ɛsɛ ɛfata na nkwansia esi yɛ kwesi edi ho nkɔmɔ dadanti bensan ɛnkɔ so bebrebe ɛnanampedu na yie no ɛyɛ Saturday ɔfakwesi wei yɛ final funeral right anaasɛ na wɔte da no wɔn yɛ no 40 days no na nanampedu ɛno nso the same thing yɛbɔkrate ɛbɔ mu amaneɛ Ghanaian Observer ɛde Dr. Mohammed Bawumia ɛho asɛm ɛde baayɛ Dr. Mohammed Bawumia saa digitalization ɛna digitalization ya na yɛ debate wɔ ha yi ɛno ho asɛm wa the same thing ɛna ɔka kyerɛ bɛtumi atransform economy ni paa aposifoɔ ɛna wɔn mu kyesi mmarahyɛ bɛgyani a wɔgyina ma ade hyɛ wɔ Madina ɛne danso Manchester United forever yɛyɛ wonders paa yɛne Atlantafoɔ yɛsi akan Cristiano Ronaldo the legend in football the greatest wɔn nko a ɛsɛ 2 goals a Saturday yɛne Manchester City ɛna ebesi akan baba kwesi.
Right, need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedie Suno Asogwe. My kind comments in the be Pian Koye ni Manope. Ewo Eye Jumedie no so. And I see a lot of you also reacting to digitalization and digitization at home and come on. But this one here from a concerned Ghanaian. Unya concern. Oh, Dean, yeah, for Dean, maybe I'll send a message. Or see, in fact, the digitalization of the health facilities is real, and I am benefiting from it anytime I visit Kolebu Polyclinic since late last year. That concerned Ghanaian or Diweri by. And I'm sure, say, more I'm teach me DFI and Commander Dr. Bawumia, Vice President lecture, no, what they buy, you know, a B, woman, say, regional hospitals and some health facilities, no, among Asha, see, more digitalizing, they linked their system together. So one there. No. A British man will not use this English word, digitalization. When you are in digital process, it's pathology English. Bride from Belgium. That's a lie. My producer said it's supposed to be said it's a lie. That's not true. Bride, that's not true. They've explained the difference. So anyway, we are not British. Hey, avocado constant again. I see in the hospitals there's this analog blood pressure device, and the nurses have to pump to reduce or to read your blood pressure. In the same hospital, there is another one that reads your blood pressure in figures like a digital watch will do. The first example is an analog device, and the second is a digital device. So a machine that can change the analog one to the digital one, and the vice versa is a digital analog converter. Yeah, avocado constant. Yes, I have one of the digital ones at home. You switch it. Now, Francis Akpalu say the way people are parking their cars on the road or by the roadside from Otano Junction to Boche School Junction, very dangerous. I think the police should be there to take charge of things. Francis Akpalu. Otano Junction to Boche School Junction. You see how a man for parking cars no. Also the area mo. Okay, measure that driver for her number here. Me Kofi Lakeside, I measure that driver for her number here. Baba what I say, digitize is simply like going to government hospitals for them to now look for your folder. But now some of the hospitals input patients' details into a computer system, and digitalize is like our government institutions put one common computerized system. Baba, don't be like me, don't be like that teacher who can't teach the students and is confusing them. So please, don't come and confuse us this morning. Akra yenyana be fanasa. Been paying for so at your studio no I'm saying Honorable Daniel Ashama. Former member of parliament for Buem constituency, Watrasi, and a pay. Hena Tadi and so Yakama like the colors. Minyashwas way ye Ghana, they also black. You can't wear black in Ghana, but normally when you wear black, when you're ye. Okay, all right. But the colors are still beautiful. Anyway, the Mao Yako. My Yako. Right. Kwesi Taylor, so I translate. Kwesi. As I say, hey, microphone in. Why did if you know what I'm saying, yes.
Yeah.
Constituency once where.
Me out them.
If you have a
call. I was the I be a din.
I also did some more John no call.
I was west.
What do you know your central and west?
Me near west.
West from the Majo no qua.
Prof.
Hey, I also didn't care. I say elite. I mean, elite people know. I also west is Diana. Basa, that's it. I quite a hotspot, Bisa.
Because I say what amount for anyone. Yeah, you better walk on when I can force him.
I see. Samuel Aikwe, LPG National Communication Team member. Sammy,
Prof.
Go ye there. If you had them, and I saw review phone. And I do
LPG, you know, gas.
Oh, there be LPG near Liberal Party of Ghana.
Local production.
Nano Jano phone with you by Nadia, and Nadia Wakai or the phone or the other. Or the phone or the other. So with me, try me who's smart, no matter near same common as say. Need 100.9 Ghana Montier, Jimmy Dear Sunim. I mean, in point, dear Kaka, memory for.
Woodie or ha actually punk no needs FM.
The show was a jar or bar anyone concrete dim.
The groom is sick.
What?
Malaria.
Malaria. Lufat.
In Jija, woman malaria and kawan to them. Lufat, malaria drop a cup.
And now you may kiss the bride.
Entrance Pharmaceuticals and Research Center. And I Lufat. Lufat, a two malaria sententem. FDA, Ashasa, a Jedi Kratway Ajatum say.
Right, so studio no hand same penny for now say yeah baba be din come but let me just read some of your messages because baby our time power and I'm saying we see the invitation of the MC nominee by Kisi Ajebin special prosecutor is a camouflage. The next possible invitation will be John Mahama on the Airbus saga. So it doesn't look as if it doesn't look as witch hunting. We know his strategy. Market Alibaba. Can't see papa. And come first Chima Yobi and or the fee and or the buy or say digitization always ended. Better results for fighting corruption, making economic transaction easier, developing and improving better standard economic ratio. And come first Chima Yobi and or the buy. Dr. Bamia Yenyawa. Nanka okay, no matter what MPP will break the 8. Coleman Pile 2 and or the fee or the buy. Nobody is saying the Medina member of parliament is above the law. Even our president is not above the law. But for Ghana police to undermine the rules and immunity, the constitution itemized for our parliamentarians to effect the arrest of the MP is the cause of this unnecessary tussle. Alhaji Willie P. Efie Kuma and Odifi and Odibai. So of Mami or Domi or say Dr. Baumia, Dr. Digi Baumia and the NPP government digitization agenda have transformed Ghana's economy, which Mahama and the NDC couldn't do for 8 years. Of Mami, Domi Odifi Odibai. For Ghana card to be recognized globally and can be used as an e-card, e-passport is a classic example of a good leadership and more hopes for Ghanaians under the able leadership of President Akufo-Addo. Yao Sankere Fitaifa Nodiano, by Dr. Baumia, do something better to help Ghanaians and stop giving us 419 Campi missing. Hey, what is Campi missing? I don't get it. Isa in some Zongo and Odifi and Odabai. Teacher Constitution says, I know today the whole NDC machinery will rise against Dr. Baumia because whenever he speaks, he gives the NDC insomnia. Sometimes I call him 1 man 1,000 because whenever he speaks, it takes the whole NDC party, including JDM, to answer him. Teacher Constitution, we are say, digital Ghana, digital Ghanaian economy, and also digital Ghanaian child from the birth to the grave. It's a very good idea. And it is not about the NPP or the NDC. It is purely a Ghana project. So let's all support Boatin, Denmark, and Odiano Fino the by Jabatawa Denta. Is it the same Dr. Bamia who promised to develop Ghana without borrowing? What's the result? He promised to move from taxation to production. What's the result? He ended up burdening the already suffering Ghanaians with more taxes. Ijabata and Odiwe at the by. Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Suno Asogwe. Studio no Hanam saying Honorable Daniel Ashaima, former member of Parliament for Buem constituency, Kwesi Taylor, a member of the NPP National Communication Team, Samuel Aikwe, a member of the LPG National Communication Team, Omatnase, Yamo Makwabe, na Yanshare and Comanase. Oh, so, and Yankoman no do na bejina lecture, Dr. Bamia, but I'm saying one samba kuminu be in tipping for my enche na yentity and umfi honum say tell. Na just maybe just some few minutes be on this particular issues. The more much the ane yentimindi yebia me can say a strategy. Na a binman said that you a strategy no mami anche. So maybe care to comment on what Shama Misha same few so member of parliament, because I'm going to talk about member of parliament.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about member of parliament in Misha say few so near Kosu so far police for your person okay, obviously invitation. I've not heard them use arrest, invitation, invite member of parliament so the people person watch me call any so far near Kosu police force say well one bar they may be also forced to seek interpretation from the court on the constitution, what the constitution aka any so far near Baninya mean you.
Yo, open me chat
here for just
need 00 point. I need first
yes, yeah, that's
yeah, Baby didn't come. Open it next time and fire your room. Oh,
behind the mic.
Oh, so one carbon. One Gaza Kobu Bang and I come from. So it's one of the things. Near a womb in his set. Ghana for the police. Umayanya Butre. Niama Bebre Dayenima, SSA Yamo Manu. Ufias is a man for AC Uno. You know the economy. Now, I, Honorable Daniel Kwasi Ash, I've been invited before. But, invite me, no, my catch the police for no say. Tuana mo papa. To me, sorry, say, ube invite. Say, who invite me without informing the speaker? I'm a ma I'm a who, so to say, what the tenimia. Now, speaker beside me say, I didn't know one country, say, what to do. By that time, Honorable Michael Kwe was the Speaker of Parliament.
Campaign is saying.
Say, Ubema police for Anhu says, say, Nima, member of Parliament, if the police wants you, the first point of call is the Speaker or Parliament through the clerk. And that was what happened in my case.
Okay.
Inti Omuma Miletanu, I went to the Speaker. Many Speaker have a meeting and say, okay, police force Ibra. Ubekwa na me invite your mumbraha. The catcher say, Speaker, why on him say, yeah, Jumantino. Invite them to come. Speaker Michael Kwe, wachro letter Matiwa. And relate to Hohwe police commander. And they drove from Hohwe, which is close to 250 kilometers, to come and meet me in Parliament. And until say we are asking why.
I mean,
that was the reason.
I mean, Sana Nese Ebano. The constitution, yes, I say, okay, fine. Go Chokoma, a parliament. But that bit about you rather invite the police, don't know about that.
Parliament has its own rules. And a nipa omu hono. And yes, omu pen omu di traho. Esa se mpeswa bia mraka se yi nipa back monto about.
Parliament rules no, is not above the Constitution of Ghana.
I am saying they have their rules.
Yeah, but it's not above Constitution of Ghana. That's
We
the
are not saying it is
Constitution
above, but it is when you are a policeman and you've done something wrong, your chief, the police chief must be consulted, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Once you are a member of parliament, you are a human being, you are a Ghanaian, yes, we've agreed, but you belong to a group.
Yes, but I'm saying article no. I am saying that privilege no. Say and can say Parliament be invite police for.
Then can you say police station and because say your rules above. They say contact the person. Say uba ko di boni wa bontia. Nipa no be fear so be catch on uba ye. We are not saying that the order book of parliament is higher than constitution. But don't forget it is parliament that make that law. And they can decide to make it in a way that we all be uncomfortable.
Any of the 2 minimum parliament no.
Yes, but my people too voted me, not you. My people in my constituency voted me in the name of the constituency to go and work in parliament. It is immediate to me, but our police drove from Hohwe to Accra and sit down in the Quist conference room with the speaker Mike Okwe and Omubisami in some Omubisami lawyer Tiwa. What is the difference today? That is what I would like them to look at. That respect must be there. Let me tell you plain. I am no man MP, but I'm telling you, we don't respect MPs. Obinumu fanu say, oh, mini MP nukra na etwi nyama o de agoglosintinu. Oh, nde onyebia nde hweka odam. That is the person in the constituency say, konako jina homaye. They didn't take the lawyer. They didn't take the doctor. They didn't take the seaman or voted for those persons. Nipa omunim say, we na yeni nutinu. He is the one they have voted for. And into parliament, obia, that is why you cannot enter parliament even if you are a former president. Ako tina bebia MPs tio. I just say akonjabia wo constituency dinu wosu. Inti say you are former president, you are from a constituency, but there's a representative. You cannot go and sit on that chair. You can do it. Inti me there, we say you trust some way tell. Near woman say the right thing must be done. And I mean, catch one of them and Sosu was hiding under speaker. No, that is not it. I've given my practical example. Say, Honorable Aaron Mike Okwe was MPP speaker, who, as at that time, have invited the police to come to parliament. In this and ebia back because a police from Ra, and people are saying because of NDC speaker, that is not it. That is what the parliament is. And that is what it has been all this year. So we need to calm down. We should go the statement. That way too, we are also respecting an institution. Just as the police want their commands and this what they want to do to be respected. We need to respect both sides. Okay. I rest my case.
Okay, me that say which one it here, mami call Kwesi Taylor so na minti on so the minim ampas Ghana Police Service, Member of Parliament for Medina, Parliament on the other side too. Minti Kwesi.
I say the way I mean my wife, yes, I'm a Taylor. Any motorway station be a home. Motorway station or no a flower station or motorway no so. Secretary Obed Michiao. Michiao was something for you. Mammy can well offense MP Nasami say. Sometimes if you say the constitution is the will of the country, but not for the MP. The MP no with the layman our move constituency no move vote to say go and be go and represent them. And una no, the law, even the Article 96 clause 2, is that the subject now they are more to there's a provisional of the constitution of this constitution. The legislative power shall be vested in Parliament and shall exercise in accordance with the constitution. Into what parliamentarian no, it must go with the constitution. Now one can say okay no. Who France ota wo swear or parliament no wo say wo be ye bibia wo be defend wo be preserve wo be uphold until then na wo yes sia no I say wo ye MP no embra encho wo ye MP I say you can do whatever you want who can say a constituency no more electoral say ko na ko gyina mo no. How many times na MPs no omko constituency okay meeting ho. And I say omko public forum eche omo nyame bi ekoso parliament. So that the layman also between so ahihye omombra e that very portion of the country. Yenke hu say obiye ni wa obo constitution so. Constitution no say ye betumi a review a eboboa hen because nyame bebre wo mu a MP will hide police for afro. Why can't you demonstrate your power as a legislator? Oko di asama what's embrace na nia etwa minsumu say oye lawyer. I don't know lawyer store police station. Police for their number yo. I am brand musukita. They will go according to the constitution. The police are not bigger than the constitution. They are the managers of the city, of our everyday affairs. It is why a BB. Now, I didn't say we hear no. One would him say, blocking the road is against our law. Demonstrators no amoye. When him says so, obi a yare momini ko hospital. Now we shit tie wo kwem Answer no mbe track curve. Ebe negotiate another route. Ebe ko hospital no na impokune wu a. At the end of the year, you have caused a destiny in human life. Or hiding when the constitution chair and said attending or in the process of war parliament in a police in your coin say obet me ababicho. But unem baby, they say I'm more guiding we may in a figure and I'm within my coin. On demonstrate Mobile who say he knows the law. He's one of the lawyers are Obiani Medina say oh you good in human rights and other legal processing. Yes, onim lawyers su or ya dear lawyers su onim law. But where your invitation? Into invitation, who boost say police for invite us one qua, then or somewhere. They have to use force. Into be panicho for the benefit of our constitution, for the benefit of his position as an MP, for the respect of the man MP no. On our vein serve. Nessa me kacho magdoji me shaha. He said, "Or didn't who qua about one class and say, he said, no, the hide and seek no. Master, nobody is above the law, and they are ought to know or say you defend, uphold the constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So why can't you defend the constitution? You make law, you don't interpret law. That is the MP. It is as some reinforcement, and that's some to me. That's some mobile show parliament. Would the speaker protect you? No. The speaker cannot protect you. When the court ordered some mobile power, you're not above the law. Oh, Massa.
I am telling you, I'm educating you. You know. Massa. Have you ever heard that somebody is in parliament and so just went arrest?
The constitution crime quantity.
No,
that's
you,
not
you cannot do that. It's education.
No. Constitution but there will be an interpretation.
You know, MPs have
constitution constitution MP no kokuni no parliament.
No, because me and Chibi near Kano no correct. I mean untimin kon. Member of parliament untimin kochino.
Me pacho. What's it when the process or when you are attending? Yenti wana say. Into we MP no kokuni no akosha parliament yentu mecho.
So you have to go to speaker.
On the maker
the landlord
in the last way you better
and speaker
no mpacho yes say ya tro process in echo into speaker bet me protect say we kokuni
no ma me antwiti the point is a check kwan abefa so betimi
a che no and make say omukọ court no omukọ interpretation I think that law now the immunity
interpretation but me interpreting my Supreme Court.
Me interpreting mom. But my make
say na so mo corner say banner say Supreme Court for case okay. Mo betimi akọ mo nko honko chi no.
Until make say so odum people su bia na say police for mo hwe na sera no you are hiding under the privileges of them more as an MP now. They can go for interpretation. But what you say? Yes, say na make no. It's better say over demonstrate goodwill Ediama Ghana may who say MP say within Brussels into ordinary person no also kwa senior dampari we are one kwa no becho.
Okay. My main call Samuel Sunaminti that's because he of the MPP now team Samuel Aiko has saying LPG. Sam Maminti so yen share so far near cost.
Me that say me trying to tell. na yɛtumi akɔ yɛnim ntɛntɛm na menkyia me leader me founder Excellency Percival Kofi Akpalu na menkyia me sister bi ɔtate upa friend Priscilla Lamte
yɛdanse
ɔwɔ chɔkɔ na ɔdi ne birthday na happy birthday ɔhu sɛ nsɛm no man starting free baby a yɛbisa sɛ is it right sɛ nkɔbɛ lead saa demonstration anaasɛ ɛnyɛ right ɛnra meba ha ɛnra nimre bɛhyia ne secretary ɛyɛ constituency secretary me ne wɔ ha ɔkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm no bebree ɔka no make statement bi sɛ MP no any ehu bebia to determine nipa or shitai and their own shitai. Me issue ni say as member of parliament no duty ni saying. When you see because of promises or modified mouthful because I know be fair. That was share boss or buy a quino or be charmom or be a quinamom. Nti pressure by betono so. And you and I know say MP untra quine. You don't even have to go anywhere close to roads or development in the community. Would the NSA or Koshemrantin from Russia Bejeni?
They are part of development agents.
You lobby.
No, but yeah.
Yes, you go and lobby for it. How would you know, sir? Former
only a part of development agents.
Yes, former MP no also no. Former lobby. You see, but the former
they are part of development. That's why they give them the common fund.
Well.
MPs common fund.
But issue ne say, how would you know, sir? The past MP no. Walobia manaba. Ma de musuma fra contractor nyina mo si. Ampa. Ya the ababa mobilization emedru mensa. Nti at least there is process. Secretary ne say MP ne ni hu baby a o. So MP a we ni hu baby a wo ye lawmaker wo na wo hye ya small se ko hye mra mayen ana akọboa ne hye mra. Na oni na baby a we ni hu baby a nti obi fa bibi we kire na otobo wo MP na upra. Ana se bibi ba na ye lawmaker ba ko. By election ye beko ana se den. You see, so me there esi awie. Say we na say by me I believe say once Adene Kofi Parliament I see a dema committee there Ghana Police for any parliament embo hunye ejuma no na omuntumi famra ento bebi amrada na even po for now obi a chirechire mu odo police a mention say ashita I say but reason tie dey inviting no we all don't know the reason say e be a reason when tin oh ye pese e bisa o say and then as a lawmaker me sure so ko ho
police for the reason by o
omo the reason by say ashita ya yesi ntia pese ye bisa ne nsem yanka so no shitai no yanka say MP ehu say wo shitai nti be yi no reason tia wo shitai yesi demonstration na wo lead ye no amanfo a shitai enti brane bisa wo nsem anase yenji wadwe nkire say o una wo ho with Black Road ni the video crash circulate sese anura me send ma Jerry say onhwe ono a ene nkrofo ni gina o ka cho mo say ye besi kwan no esi kwan na be mo say we are serious ye ni abre demonstration this is what we want to do so yeah phantom chain na me de mesre no or your lawyer or your penny yes parliament is so on to me disrespect parliament but mesre no if there is any possible way or no able to me attend that no oh okay mo se mo hwe me maba ensem bi e bebisa yem bisa na se efie na obekwa kotu adwuma so what adwuma so na peace reign because ta ono ni nsem ya ba be cover the main reason tie demonstration ye nka ho asem Yenka road no asem biom yenka ono na asem no nko so for Ghanaians to also channel their mindset enko road na say no so no mesre ne say onfa ne ho nko na asem biom wo bisa no mum bisa na afa ye wi a ye ni akọ road ne nsem no so me aka because anu so oman ni hia de obi a road nye but sometimes no ye complain di pass ana me bisa me say prof say party biba power no say wa ye roads na so kwa sebi omo bobo kwan ne kwa na because omo wi omo terms that means in your time too the road was no good and also na road nye but prof the amema study hu o political game ni mu say the opposition and the party presidential na say another other party no e parliamentary development enko so ne constituency because time a mo wo so no na MPP ni ena ye MP ewo ho enu nti enye MPP ni ananye MPP party na wo power nti no ekwan no mo anye mo ye kwan bebre madi na kwan so ka kwan no ho mo anye the same thing as CCO that is how I am taking it CCO no MPP edi presidential NDC edi parliamentary nti ono so divert attention of development you see and it's happening in most of the places because some be person be ba be ye na wo di akoji udin say we be ka so MP we na ba so eni etwa ye kwan we ma yen enu nti next election yen koto mo no a so propaganda bebem utimi ase and these are some of the things we need to be addressing because ema development emba o man nim enya me party na power anti no ade we anya kra ye yo emfa me ho say you say anya me issue because omo ye kra na ye a ye de enuonyam ne bema osimasi we eno nti menye eno ne ene. So me I will plead with this issue say once police sem parliament sem no I wouldn't like to talk more about it, but I only plead with the member of parliament say omusi omu hia wafa honko. I'm also pleading with Ghana police semesromo that they should work hand in hand. Parliament are from so mumbra committee enim embehia no na nsem de ho no ye mfa to omusu make it time no monko na asumdwe mbra Ghana, and let us move on and discuss issues the development beba omainim.
May that see that's Samuel Aikwe of the LPG now taking kind na studio no hanu say still I'm paying for me you know so can ho no mature my drink Kwesi Taylor of the MPP and Honorable Daniel Ashayama of the NDC. My main kind comments no kakra na memra na me here and no lecture course so Dr. Baumia and some of the two job by digitalization of the economy in the account